All right, welcome to our Armored Core playthrough. This is Cleric. We're open on my channel. With me, I also have Zealous,
Hey, people, what's going on?
and I have FromCheng,
Alima.
and you have some old school AC players here. People that are around the scene for a while, and we just, you know what, with COVID, all the nonsense going on, some new exciting things happening on the back end of certain things that we will not discuss publicly because we don't cause problems with anyone who may or may not be watching or listening. We're just reminiscing on Armored Core, just having a good time playing Armored Core. So I'm gonna let this intro rock if that's okay with everybody else.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't get much more classic than this.
Nah, dude, it doesn't. And let's face it, I mean, most people who are AC heads, what got you hooked is all the options.
Yep.
I mean, that's what got you up front. It's like,
Yep.
I could make this my own, like my own design, my own look, my own paint scheme, my own everything. Like, really?
I think what I liked here, this really symbolizes is AC game starting with 1 and on went from more of frame parts, weapons, and stuff you equip, and then making the internals a lot more complicated. Series 1. I mean, and you know here, like you'll see when we get into it, some of your stuff like your aiming system, your generator, things like that, you know, and then later on you'll heat it. That's all you need. But that changes down the line. But here, I mean, it really gave you a great sense of what it was about up front, and you could just spend hours tinkering with your design.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it too. I mean, as far as PS1 era games go, like, can you think of another game that gave you this just sheer amount of options to customize like anything in a game like this? I mean, you had your classic RPGs, right? I mean, you could change, like, you know, an accessory, an armor piece, a weapon. You could maybe customize some spells or some other things, right? I mean, this thing is like, oh, you can pick between, like, you know, 8 different heads, like 6 different cores, like 20 different, you know, arms, like, you know, give you 12 different legs, you know. Oh, and weapons. Oh, let's give you like 50 different weapons to choose from. You know, I'm exaggerating in some cases, but you get the idea, though. I mean, just the sheer amount of customization in this game is just, it's bonkers.
Started with the Pizza Hut demo disc and never stopped.
And that's where I started, too.
Yeah, man.
Shout outs to Pizza Hut Book It Club for reading those books and getting a free personal pan. With my free personal pan, I got a personal, yes, the old personal pan pizzas from Book It Club in grade school. That's right. Went and got my personal pan and got my demo disc, and voila, my favorite game series was born, unbeknownst to me, in this way. So if you notice, I mess up the menus a little bit. There's a reason. I am using this is on emulator. If those you wasn't obvious, we're recording on this, and I'm using a DualShock controller on my computer, and I have the control set up to allow for dual analog stick controls because that's what I'm so used to, and I don't want to go through the daunting task of learning the old school control scheme for this because I don't want this game to take 5 hours when it shouldn't take that long, and I don't feel like dying a million times because I'm so used to dual analog stick now. So if you notice that the menus are a little funky how I move around them, that's why.
Come on, man. All you need is a little, you know, L1, R1. You get those strafes up there, some look up, look down over L2, R2. Come on. You know you love that.
Oh, no, I don't. I mean, I got used to it and played it, but man, after go to a dual analog stick, like, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, man. There you go.
This is only a test, people. Only a test.
I mean, well, that's kind of what they said about Apollo Creed too. I mean, just saying.
Out, dude. That's a deep cut right there.
I couldn't help it, man. That was a little more than the test. It was an exhibition, but I digress.
If he dies, he dies, right?
Hey, you know, same rule applies to you here, though. I mean,
that's true. If you lose, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, look at that graphics. Actually, it looks good on the emulator.
Actually, it looks really smooth. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, my energy gauge. Look at that lack of energy, dude. I'm in the red bar.
Zoning.
Red bar.
Energy. I think energy management. especially like in the earliest like of AC games. It's one of the first things we can talk about. Everything feels great, life's good. Oh, my car is topped off, it's all green or all blue, and then this situation happens. And it's so easy to get into charging, right? Because your boosters are taking up so much because your generator's not very good at this point. Your boosters are really consumptive.
I'm recharging. Notice that I'm out of energy. I lost.
So,
I promise you I'm better at this game than it looks like right now. I'm lost up my heavy weapons and my big armor.
See, when you're not wearing a size 18 boot.
Yeah, I need like a size 25 shoe.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't feel right.
No, I feel you. It's alien to me if I'm not in a quad, so.
There's one.
The test is over.
Oh, I got the other one. Didn't realize it.
From this moment on, you are.
Here, I thought I was doing horrible. None of them died yet. I actually killed both without even realizing it.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
But yeah, from the very onset, from mission 1, AC introduces you to not just the customization element, but like managing things. It's really a game of management. Your ammunition, your opponent, what they're going to be throwing at you, your enemies on screen, your energy, and how you move through the stage is a really, really big deal too.
Go into the mail system. This is how you get your story plot. Without it, you'd be lost.
Yeah, and just to kind of just add on to what you said, I think that's really where Armored Core sort of shined, is sort of giving you that feeling of like actual difficulty, but also like you sort of being on your own, where you have to manage all that. Like you run out of energy, okay, you've got to wait for this period of time before you can do anything again. And I think those were, a really nice concept that I liked with the series.
And just kind of make a comment I mentioned earlier on the mail system about story plot. Look what this says, man. We'll occasionally use email to relay information regarding the missions that you've accepted. It's the only way you get information. You don't get information any other way. You almost get one almost after every mission, too. It's like, we'll occasionally. You mean like almost every time?
Can't forget about the corny dialogue in the gameplay.
I don't count that.
Well, it's nice to know in post-apocalyptic future, I mean, AOL is still the #1 way of keeping in touch.
That's how it all started. You know?
Let's go to the shop. I can't
only
buy
thing that's
anything. I'm broke. All right. And the ranking system.
Yeah, I was just about to comment. Hope you'd have everybody have a look at this.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw this, I was so confused.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what is the point of this thing?
Yeah.
Like, do I get to get on the top 10 list at some point here? You know? That's what I was thinking. And they're like, oh. Then later on, you meet some of these people like, oh, I recognize that name. That was on the leaderboard. And you realize why.
Yep.
And then when they move on to the next game, they made that next big jump, which really changed the game.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can't...
Arena.
I can't get... I'm not going to buy out parts right now, but you know what I can do?
Oh, you're going to bust out the paint scheme.
I can change my colors. And we are going to... that's a little buggy on the... That's not good.
Yep.
I mean, you can... Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the text is just really faded, but you're making it in there.
I will figure it out. Oh, no.
Hey. No, I did this all the time. You know, as you go through this, I gotta mention. So, like we were saying, yeah, my first exposure is also the Pizza Hut demo disc, but before I had that demo disc myself, about a day or so before, it was my next door neighbor's birthday party. I was like in elementary school, right? And he had this going, and he was right here. He's in this menu, and he was in the paint. And I mean, I'd fallen in love with mecha and stuff early, like, G1 Transformers, Exo Squad, and all that stuff. So I saw this, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what is this? And all he did was just sit there and go through paint schemes. And like, some of the kids are like, oh, I want to make it pink, and some are like, oh, I want to make it blue. And I thought that's all this game was. And I was like, that's stupid. Like,
Simulator.
yeah, like I thought it was just a paint sim. And like the next day or two, went by, and then I picked it up, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't it. Holy crap. So
Apparently, I'm doing nothing here.
no, I mean, I see.
No, it's still green.
I mean, it's green, but
No, it's still totally green.
yeah, it's totally green. I thought you had some hues. I mean, of some certain spots.
Apparently,
brighter.
I am not changing my color scheme, which makes it kind of sad.
Alas.
Oh well, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, normally in this game you can't change it. I am playing an emulator, which is kind of doing some funky things, but oh well. You know, I'll deal with it. It's fine. Ooh, what I can do though, which should let me do. If it doesn't do this, I'll be really upset. I gotta name my AC. Yes, you can give your armor. You can give your armor cores, your ACs names. But there's something that makes me very sad. I didn't have the main cleric back then. I named all my stuff Grammaton. The problem is there's not enough spaces to do that in this game. It's short one. So it's Grammaton with one M.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Only one M.
Grammaton.
Whoa!
Oh, see, no, there. I was about to say it looks like it got you on the back end. I was like, that paint saved all right. It just didn't,
what did it do?
It just didn't display it all.
Texture is all gone.
Oh,
The weapons are still there.
Yeah, it just everything you place white.
I'm gonna run random guesses here. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this a couple places and see what happens. This will be interesting. I'm gonna make this one yellow.
About to say, if you leave it like this, dude, you may as well just go in Blender and T-pose. You're done.
All right, so let's trick the system. Ready? We're gonna trick the system here.
All right.
We're gonna change the AC name entry, right? We're gonna go back out. Oh no! Don't do that to me, game.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't do it.
Nope.
Oh,
Weird.
Hey!
No, there it is. So it catches you when you go through the. You have to fully exit and come back in.
All right. So sorry for anyone watching this. This might be boring to you, but I can't. I got to do it.
Oh, it's the thing. It's a thing.
So I'm gonna adjust this one down to black. And I think that should cover it. Ready? Here we go. Is it right? Hey!
Hey, got it.
There we go. That's a good looking AC right there. All right. If I do say so myself. That's been my paint scheme since Nexus. So
You just added some green, you'd be like reverse Usain Bolt.
it was just funny for a heavy biped.
Yeah.
All right. So I got to ask. Obviously, we do the one with the reward, right?
Or do you?
Or do I?
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to committee. What do you think? Squatters or strikers?
I'll say strikers.
The strikers.
Strikers it is. Requester is Chrome. Workers in the Avalon Valley Development Area. Oh wait, that's Armored Core 2.
You sound like the guy from 2 from Emerald. Installation.
Installation.
Oh man.
The Doan Bridge. Erected in red barricade. In case you didn't know what was important. The worker MTs. So basically, they hired an elite mercenary designed to kill things to go in and destroy worker MTs.
Totally reasonable.
Totally reasonable. Makes complete sense.
No kill like overkill.
So, man, this would happen to workers' unions? That sucks.
Yep.
System engaged.
Now you guys might notice Cleric's already putting a little bit of this into play with the boost hopping as he was approaching. You know, one thing when you really grind on your booster heading towards your enemy, it takes your energy fast. And also when you're using the laser blade, it does a ton of damage, but that also takes from your energy, drains you quick.
So, the first thing I'm going to be buying is a new generator. The default generator in this game is abysmal.
Bottom out all the time.
As you can see, I actually hit that guy before I was actually in range.
Yeah, yep. And you're totally outside of his effective range, too.
Interesting note, these ones, if you go at the right angle, you actually can hit them from a side. See that?
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
I got my energy back.
Now for workers, they still hoik.
They blew themselves
a lot.
up. That's actually a trick in speedruns. You actually let them blow themselves up on the truck. If you
There
can't
you go.
blade them in time, because they blew themselves up, basically. I got 3,000 credits, guys. I'm rich.
Nice.
Needless the fact that the generator I want to buy, I think, is like what, 40K?
Oof.
Oh well, it's fine.
I say, could you like time warp like Roz and Saw 44 in here?
If only. I did not mean to go there. It's just pure. One, that's the default, and two, it's just pure the garage. All right, squatters is still there. Yeah, destroy unknown MTs, and we have reclaimed the oil facility. What do you think?
Big reward.
Go for the big one. Is
money.
this the one with all the random floating things?
Yeah, I think it's like the one with the tower, and then you have to shoot all
Hey, look,
around
it's
them.
Chrome again. Yep, it's the floaty things
this
on the
one.
oil rig.
Yep.
Yep. It's the one we're on the water. Launch
The annoying
sortie.
flying enemies.
Yep, exactly.
Especially fun in like those PS1 era games because it's a pain in the butt to just have to turn
System
up and down and
engaged.
sideways to actually aim.
Oh yeah.
I think these ones do have like the super annoying missiles
Yeah.
where if you're like in the air, they just push you around.
All things considered, I mean, they got a pretty good HP pool themselves. Like,
Yeah, it's taking quite a few rifle hits. Now, granted, this is the basic rifle, which has like no damage.
yeah.
This one's a little too close to me. Yeah, now I'm getting stun locked.
That's another thing too. Your I believe in the earliest games it was your legs that control your stability.
Yep.
Yeah, I know there's some funky things that happen later, especially during PS2 era, where your head stability plays into that too. But for here, you can really feel it. Like when you start getting hit by rounds, you just get stun locked and shook in place. It's really annoying.
We will now engage in support fire. Stay safe for a while.
That's comforting.
Target achieved.
Yep. You just have to last long enough for them to blow it up, basically. That's all you gotta do. Hey, look at that money. Look
Hey,
at
there's a
it.
reward.
Look at the money. I think I should have enough now to actually get a generator, which I'm going to do.
Can't happen fast enough.
No. Hey, look, I have mail. Let's do that first. You've got mail.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's two. Struggle. There's an armed group called Struggle, sworn to fight against Chrome.
I keep forgetting just how wacky some of the names they have.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Ready? None of them.
Organization.
Murakumo Millennium.
Oh boy. Murakumo, remember that's a name that's going to hang out in AC a long time.
Yes, it is. That's why I brought it up. Remember this well.
As well.
I will remember that you paid me. That's what I remember. Shop. Let's buy.
All right.
Oh gosh, it's doing
Let's
the
see, you're still.
Do you have enough for the generator?
There we go. I can't see anything.
I was about to say, I was hoping on your end something else was popping up, but is it?
There we go.
Go.
There we go.
There we
Jeez.
go. There we go.
Emulator's having issues tonight. All right. What do I go with here? Yes, it's 43. Price is
Oh.
43. Price
None
is
of this is
30.
going to put you overweight, is it?
It might, but it doesn't matter. I can't afford any of them anyways. I keep forgetting I gotta go a few
Yeah.
missions in first.
Yep.
Hey, wow, look at that little head, core, arms. That's
Well,
great.
you know.
I'm gonna get some arms for this mission. That's a lie. That's emulator talking, folks. It's not right here. Security MTs,
That's wild.
unknown MTs, or squatters. What do you think?
Oh man, I know that these each set you up for like a different route or whatever, but I'll
I
just
think-
say
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Security MTs. I think we were heading the same way.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where I was
yeah,
heading.
Cool. There's a real reward, but yeah, depending on how you choose missions in AC, actually sort of takes a snapshot at a given time of like what the path you get set on to like the different missions you can actually be given. And I think if you know your routes really well or stuff you want to stick with, you can go with that. But I never took the time to memorize that. Every time I picked up AC, it was just to enjoy a nice playthrough. So
Airblade.
one shot with the blade.
Is this the one where Valkyrie appears?
Oh, this looks like it.
Like, it looks. Looking at it, I think it is. She just ambushes you.
Man, no, that was nuts. That becomes a hallmark of the AC series. Life's good. You got your pina colada, and then you get jumped by an AC from the arena, or 2, or 3, depending which game. There we go.
I'm gonna walk a little bit here so I can conserve my energy.
Boom.
Ow!
Oof.
Strafing. Look at that big old red zone I have, man.
See, now if you were playing Overboost, this would be a lot of fun. Actually, who am I kidding? The generator couldn't handle an overboost if it tried.
Nope. I'd overboost for half a second. It'd be like,
Yeah.
One of the coolest things about the AC series is the early concepts and what you see here with the gameplay. I mean, this is the bare bones roots. I mean, just the general movement, the use of weapons, and all that. This all stays, but this becomes steadily more complicated as the games go on. There's new systems that get added, new abilities that your AC has from different core types, new types of weapons, just different types of legs and add-ons to previous ones you knew. So that was part of the fun of following this, especially the 10-year stretch from PS1 all the way up through the end of PS2.
Target achieved.
Yep, the boost hopping, the strafing, keeping it in line.
All things that hung with you.
Hey, 30,000 credits.
There you go. Pump it up.
Bump it up. I think I'm still short, sadly. Yep, 30,000. I gotta go back a little more.
Yeah. There was always that giddy feeling when I had my eye on something in the garage, and I'm like, man, just a few more missions. Like I was like 12K short. Like, am I there yet? Am I there yet? And you keep going back.
Now here's the question.
Oh.
Rescue the transport truck.
That mission. If this is one I'm thinking of, you got to use some finesse here.
Yep.
Because it's so easy for that truck to get wrecked.
Or you to wreck it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you're feeling like Sugarfoot, do it.
Let's do it.
No, look at you. All right.
No guts,
All right.
no glory.
You're so in it for the money.
That's true. I survive on credits. Credits, please.
Yeah, this one's super annoying because even I think like the angle of like where some of those enemies start.
Yep.
It's
stupid.
Yeah, they can be like
System
angling at you,
engaged.
but they like hit the trucks and stuff anyway. It's really this is just a general
The
thing.
truck's load is poison gas. Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
Of course, it has poison gas. Of course it does.
Yeah, that affect you inside of it. As far as I'm concerned, is an insulated mech, but sure.
Sure. That's why I always hated defense missions.
Oh, I didn't show this off either, too. So when I'm moving, even if I'm not using my booster, see how little the energy goes up when I stop moving altogether, though, how fast it revives?
Moving, drain, and stationary.
think this is also like the first mission that you actually fight these particular enemies. So the G-Packs, the general purpose armored cores.
Oh yeah, hoppy fellas.
Yep, and then with the pistol, which pushes you back.
Man,
Is this way, isn't it?
should be.
All right, I go
There's a
this
truck.
way.
Yep, yep.
Nice truck. I'm gonna set myself here purposely so I'm not hitting hit on accident.
There you go. There you go.
Ah, I just missed.
Shoot.
Behind.
I know.
Yeah, he's trying to set up that good angle.
Look what he's doing.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, the problem doing that is obviously you can rack up your own damage a lot quicker. With that too. I think there's.
Stop getting in front of the truck.
See, they troll you.
Stop it! Stop it!
They troll you so hard. Okay, good.
Enemy approaching. Danger.
This
Danger.
this one,
Danger.
yeah. Yeah, this was the part.
I'm gonna wander back. I might lose.
Well, sounded like he killed his partner.
Come on, dude, get over here.
Nah, he's good camping the truck.
So dangerous.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh,
He moved that right last second when the thing the lock changed on me.
yeah,
You see the
yeah,
lock change
yeah.
on me?
Bit more. There you go.
Target achieved.
Jeez. Stun lock pistols. Avoid the canister.
But hey.
Oh, and it almost right on the dot. 40,000.
Yep. All right.
That's an upgrade well earned.
Yep. Let's buy something from the shop.
All right.
I will get legs eventually. That is my plan. Oh, no. Wrong button. There we go. All right, I think I'm going for the top one, if I'm correct. I think it's the one I want. Problem is the energy
Think so.
output's not good, is the problem. I'm trying to think. I can't remember which one it was. I liked it first. GB1000?
Something about that sounds familiar. Man, I wish I remember. I really feel most of my memory for the part mainstays is kind of like AC2 and on.
Yeah, I'm going to go this one. I think the V6 will work good for now.
Cool.
I just want more energy in general.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, FromCheng? What do you think?
I think so. Let's go for it.
I mean
V6.
the max charge is pretty major on that anyway.
Go to the garage. We're going to assemble our parts. We're going to switch to the V6.
Just don't go overweight.
There we go.
All right, now you
That's
should have a
good.
lot more freedom.
Yep. Next will be probably a weapon upgrade. Remove gun emplacement. Yep, I think that one is the thing. Oh yeah, you get AC parts for this one. That's right. That's why I like doing this one. Murakumo Millennium. Destroy the chrome gun emplacement. Legs.
There we go. See, now you're getting into the kind of missions I love. Assault missions.
Yep.
These are always great. In this case,
There we go.
That area.
hey,
We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Getting the airdrop.
System engaged.
in this case, finesse just comes to
Oh, look at that energy. Look at all the energy.
much better. Just comes to how little ammo you use. But I know that feels better already. All right, good stuff. Going for the blade. This draining, man, is no joke.
Blade.
Target achieved.
You don't have to kill the other thing, just to kill them. That's all you gotta do.
I was about to say it's a huge head-on approach, but that gets the mission done quick.
You don't get, yeah, at least I got a few credits out of it. I went negative technically, but it's worth it because it gets the legs. I think the legs are better in general.
Can't you sell those if you want to?
You could, yes. Let's see what the mail says. Thanks. Congratulations, job well done. We never stooped to that kind of wrongful use of force. Sure. Oh, we'll go here. Go to the sell option. We will sell the other generator, though.
There you go.
That's the new one I guess got. So I'll get the parts here.
I think the fun thing about keeping up with mail and just like the corporate squabbles were the high horses they all get on. Like all of them are so pious. It's like we'd never do that. Actually, the other guy's the boogeyman. Listen to us.
Yeah, actually, these are the lightweight ones we just got.
Oh, there you go.
So sell, buy. I don't want no lightweight legs. You kidding me?
Now you don't skip leg day.
All right, here's what gets interesting. Oh no! Wrong button. Getting into the weapons. Do you have enough for this? I do.
Before?
Yeah, I think this... is this what I use, I think? I can't remember. Is the machine gun arms that were crazy? Or was it the Gatling arms?
It was the machine gun arms.
I think it was the machine gun arms, wasn't it?
Yeah, machine gun arms are nuts. You got to watch your ammo a bit, but they will shred... pretty much shred enemies you run into.
Okay. Gotta go weapon arms, man. Gotta go weapon arms.
I'll probably let you sell your rifle and stuff too.
It will. Look at that.
Hey.
I always like the option that you could do that too, and this game was so cool to me.
Weapon arms are really slick. So instead of using a right and left arm weapon, your ammo is literally going to be stored in the arms. You'll notice that pop up, on your selectable weapons you go between. The one disadvantage: a lot of weapon arms had less armor, AP for your actual. You can think about like HP, and less like defenses than other arms. But the amount of offense power that you got out of them was always really, really cool for missions.
All right. Oh, wrong one. Actually, what's my credit sitting at right now, anyways? 3,600. Yeah, I can't do a lot with that. Mission. Oh boy, here we go again. Worker robot removal. I like how we're just ignoring the squatters. It's been there since mission 1.
Let them squat.
Let them squat. I don't care. It's COVID season. People are hurting. All right, worker robot removal or stop terrorist threat. What do you think?
Probably stop terrorist threat, because that worker robot removal, I think that's another one that requires a lot of finesse.
You know what, now you say that, I vaguely remember that, actually. All right, I like stopping terrorists. That sounds fun. Plus, I get to try out these awesome arms. Imminent Storm. How about that name for like a terrorist group? Imminent Storm. I love it. And they're even color coded. I like to.
It's like a troop.
Actually, this game is actually interesting because on this mission, like I know speedrunners, I watched a speedrun of the day, is you just destroy the leader. You can skip all the other MTs if you wanted to.
Oh.
I never knew that.
Yep. You can bypass
Cool.
and just kill the leader, you're done. Of course, I'm going to destroy everything I see, but, you know.
System engaged.
Question is, can your ammo handle that? Now, see, you got those tiny shoulders, those little, like, you know, undefined deltoids.
Yeah,
but look at the damage.
I think my ammo's fine.
Look at the damage. Well, that's annoying. It caught the, you see what it's doing?
Up through the wall.
Yeah, it's catching the guy on the other side of the door instead of what it was starting for. That's funky. Usually FCS can adjust to that a lot easier.
Actually, you know what? The blue ones might be good guys. That might have been a mistake. Now I'm thinking
Well,
about it.
you know what? I think so because it wasn't targeting.
That's the exit. You know how much less drain I have now, too?
So much better.
I have a lot less drain now.
Yeah, just feathering along with the boost hop and stuff like that. You know what's funny for a PS1 game? It was like AC and a few others that got me to start thinking about, like, you know, ambience. You'll be in like a sewer stage, you'll hear, like, you know, water sloshing around and other little things like that. It's just the small stuff that stood out. I mean, I was a 16-bit kid for the longest, and, you know, coming into something like this was, you know, it felt like big leagues at the time.
Oh, by the way, it's been a while since I played this game, so if anyone wants to remind me on hidden parts, and you happen to remember one, feel free to let me know.
Oh man, I'm trying to see if I remember many of them from one. That just not really that pop out. Maybe if I see a certain mission, I'll note it. But
I think most of us probably just remember one.
yeah, one very, very special.
I'm down
one.
to 8 ammo.
And it's pretty blatant when you find it.
I am down to 8 ammo. This is great.
Okay, what were we saying about ammo earlier?
Switching to missiles.
John Horker.
That's the thing. Yeah, the machine gun arms feel amazing like that. You run in with like, oh man, I've got, like, you know, 400 rounds. But then when you're shooting from, you know, from both sides, and then that like shreds through your ammo count super quick.
I think my next thing is going to be a different back weapon.
There you go.
I think it's left. I think.
Think so.
Oh, I was right.
Hey. Take the box out for
I'm
you.
too close.
Yeah, just kind of like looping around them. There. Reminded me of your point blank missile strat. Except that one. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I definitely brought the wrong road out this mission. I think I'm going to lose. Between my AC, my lack of ammo. I'm at 883 right now.
Woo, man. 5. Ooh, gosh. So much damage. Tap dance for your life.
Get you?
127.
But, oh man, but ammo though.
Yep. 9 missiles and
I don't remember there being this many guys.
You can do it, Claire.
To be
Oh,
honest with you.
there are a ton in this freaking sewer.
There's 2 more. Yeah, there's no way. I don't know if ammo.
No. Yeah, with that's gonna be a mess. The drum roll, the tension. It's
Look at him.
palpable.
Now, question.
Answer.
I know at one point there was an option. Ah, there it goes.
I gotcha. Yeah.
AC unit destroyed. Combat halted.
I wonder if those were the last 2 or not.
I have no idea. It's been so long since I did this game. I just lost
Really
10
long
credits.
mission.
So, hey, should I go for Human Plus?
No. 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 No.
On that mission, it'd be easy to do.
Oh man.
Interesting enough, you go back in this mission. You can do it again, but I think I'm gonna go to eliminate squatters.
They squatted long enough.
Get some credits built back up. Man, that mission though, jeez.
Yeah, it's a long.
I just forgot about the sheer number of enemies, man. That's my problem. I just forgot.
No, that's fair. That's fair. As we got into, I
System
remember that one. You were
engaged.
showing me the GDQ run. I remember that was one of the routes that they chose,
Come here. Don't
but they
get
made a
curious
specific
just
note.
because you're a raven.
They made a specific note about ammo count and how it could be really, really dicey to do that in there because there were so many IMTs. Another fun thing to note, you might look at Cleric's lockbox here, the little kind of like red area that surrounds his enemies where he's getting his lock through. Depending what you equip, there's this part called the FCS or Fire Control System, and depending how you equip that is what shape that box takes for your lock reticle. So there's some, usually the way that always worked is there's some that are really long range, but they have a kind of narrow, smaller box, kind of like this, and then there's some that don't lock don't have as much of a lock range, rather, but the lock box itself is way wider. So that was always a fun thing to experiment with, and I think part of the fun of the customizing part was matching your weapons and their range with the kind of FCS you want to use, and kind of roughly pairing those off. All right, done deal, and some more should open some more paths for you.
Mm-hmm. I have mail. Terrorists in the shadow. Sam's the guard. Imminent storm. Kumo. From R. Who is this mysterious R? Rescue the survey team. Money.
Here we go.
So don't blow up those transports. Got it. Oh man, I forgot so much about this game.
This is what this is for.
Playing brand new
System
games.
engaged.
Falling. I'm here.
Boom. I don't know what it is. You know, when I think back to AC1, there's only a couple of missions that really stand out. That I just really remember. And it's strange because I almost feel like MOA and Project Phantasmas, the follow-ups for PS1 series, are the ones that stick with me more. I guess you could say that about a lot of ACs. I mean, you know, in the lead up to the stuff that happens in the story and unlocking the rest of the big missions and parts, I mean, there's always a lot of, you know, busy work, destroying MTs, defend a transport, you know, different portions. This is a staple of AC games that just doesn't change.
And if anything, it just, a lot of times I think it just feels like it all blends together because
It does.
there's so many, like this level here, another one of those in Armored Core 2, 3, almost
Yeah.
every game.
Which is, And from a game design perspective, it's kind of interesting. You know, when you think back to like the 16-bit era, right? Like the Sonic the Hedgehog series. I mean, Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant Zone, right? Like Spring Yard Zone. I mean, you'll think of that in terms of like stage by stage. Or like, you know, Streets of Rage, the same thing. Like, you know, Stage 7's Crazy. The Nutty Elevator Platform. Stage 8 is Mr. X. You know, Stage 1, the bar scene. All that. But not with AC. You know, I almost feel AC is like start, Stage 1, and then your next memory picks up at like Stage 20. Because you're focused on the micro game about it. You know, unlike a lot of those other games, you're so focused on the customization part. You're always thinking, man, what's going to be the next upgrade for my AC? How am I going to kit things out? That it becomes more kind of like a credit count, a part count, you know, looking at that, and you're looking at how can I best position myself to get this next cool thing I want. And I think sometimes that just really takes the place of remembering a mission specifically, or, you know, destroying some MTs.
Yeah, looking back at this too, one thing I didn't realize, the shape of those little MPs right there. What does it remind you of?
Well, it's so odd from
disorder
what
units?
you were used to. These order units, man.
Yep.
I never made that connection, probably because like there's also like long periods of times when I played the games. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, I probably would have just taken this for like ACC minus the graphics.
By the way, I just barely tapped machine gun arms to kill. It's one tap, they're dead.
Shred. Come to think of it, like this style of enemy, this unit, we can just nickname them the Disorders. You see them. That make a really good title for a band. Is that taken yet? These enemies, you see these pretty much all through like PS2 era. Like I think maybe with the exception of LR. These, I mean, like if you play Armored Core like PS1 and PS2 era, you're in for lots of this in different incarnations, different in the games and stuff. But there are some people who prefer to, you know, try to laser blade as much stuff as they can, but besides the energy drain issue from those that you might get if you have a cruddy generator,
Save on
fuse
ammo
weapon.
cost.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Thank goodness. Destroy the gate lock device. This will certainly open the gate.
Tiny hallway, not good
those
for missiles.
walls. Yeah, there's one. There's two. Sweet.
Target achieved.
There we go.
Simply and funny enough, if I didn't have at least that 4 ammo left in my
Yeah.
machine gun arms,
You wouldn't have.
I would have
you
been able to
wouldn't have
complete the
been able
mission. I wouldn't be able to finish. I'm glad I switched.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been horrible. Like, oh, sorry, you can't do anything. My bad.
Game over.
EOC. Scientists trying to save the world.
I think this is the best part. Even when you're really familiar with this series, you can come back and do something like this. And you can still have heart attacks over ammo.
Terrorist pursuit. Oh yeah, parking garage.
Oh,
gosh,
this.
this level. Enemy forces 1 MT. Destroy the 1 MT, you're done. Machine gun arms go. Shred.
Sometimes I
System
wonder what they were
engaged.
thinking about when they were including like a lot of these like super small levels. Like this one in particular is super tiny. I think like makes it very hard to use a lot of different weapons, like to fight these. I call them octopuses, but those particular FDs.
I think my game just glitched out.
Whoa, man, yeah, you got this crazy view happening here. Yeah, dude, you're a few games too early for first person view. Just cut that out.
Why my game glitched?
Sure, it just wasn't just a really funky camera issue due to where you were.
It almost looks like you got like partially stuck on the wall there.
Yeah. Some kind of weird clipping. I don't know.
This is the guard. The bottom floor is for chrome use only. Get it over with before he gets there. We're counting on you.
Target achieved.
Boom.
Boom.
Side note, I love the music from this game.
Oh, I know. It's so good.
Like early times, like electronica, 90 stuff, man.
More mail. Oh, wrong one. New parts added. Ooh. I saw them legs. I saw them. Too expensive for me right now, but I saw them. All right. Troy Fuel Depot. Do I remember correctly that this is the one that gives you...
This is the one for sure, I think, where that Valkyrie appears in. I don't remember though if that's when you know, if you just play through the mission or if you stay too long past it.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what was the condition. Like, was it going back to that map twice? And was it the second mission to happen, or was it if you just hung out too long? Because what you were saying about hanging out, something rings a bell with that. Oh man, that was so scary when she showed up.
You don't need to do anything, by the way. You don't have to, you just run over the cars.
Crunch.
That's all you have to do.
Sometimes it's nice just to have a stage that reminds you you're piloting a giant mech.
Yep. Do-do-do.
Interesting seeing too is like how often like the size of the AC changes, because like for a long time it's supposed to be like 10 meters like for your AC size, but then when you're next to that car,
Right.
not the right size at all. He's entering.
There we go. No, it does. In fact, I always liked using the whole car height as like the gauge of where ACs are for a certain series. I think the most massive that I ever remember them being was AC4. Like, just in general, like just the scale of those were pretty crazy. So I know they were more than the like 3rd gen and 2nd gen.
Enemy approaching. Danger.
Danger.
Oh,
Danger.
snap.
Name of AC. Valkyrie.
Hey.
I know it's sometimes talked about, but like
To my left.
crazy just how powerful like her slug gun is in the back. Because it basically fires like a machine gun.
That slug gun is freaking crazy, dude. There she goes.
I think
This
in her case, she's still got a kneel to do it.
Yeah, she does. She does. And the sniper's no joke either. But I love that theme change. She drops it in.
notice, I mean, hey, sure, you might be down ammo-wise, but it was worth it. How fast you were able to shred that AC.
Valkyrie. Yep.
Yeah.
Also got a bit lucky too. She didn't try to use her slug gun first.
Yeah.
Kind of was hoping that she would.
Cheng.
Thanks, Cheng. I like you too.
Combat halted.
Jeez.
So got lucky with his machine gun. She says, "Oh, look at mine."
Look at that bonus.
It's actually kind of scary because she had a good angle too. In that ambush.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I don't think the slug guns ever
We're
got
not
as
ranking.
much justice after 1, did they? Because,
I think so. I mean, they were sort of okay.
yeah.
I think up till Silent Line, and then after Nexus, they took a real big hit.
Yeah, when you started thinking about like back cannons to use, or just, especially if you run a tank or a quad, and saying, if I'm going to use that as a weapons platform, what would I want to take? And then 9 times out of 10 in the later games, people would look at laser cannons, the grenade launcher, some of the splash radius stuff, the dual back missiles.
It wasn't super terrible, but like
Yeah.
everything else was just cut or two above.
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah, I think that was the issue. Speaking of that too, so now during this play, we're covering one major type of leg, of course, the biped specifically. Cleric loves his heavy bipeds, but not to be remiss, there are numerous leg types in Armored Core, and actually those really determine a lot about some of the things you might equip in your AC weapon-wise, or what happens. So, of course, like you saw in the intro too, and what you've seen, mostly the biped legs are like bread and butter staple. The majority of ACs you see are going to have those. A lot of them have, good movement, good mobility, depending if you use the, how much weight load you want to do. If you want to do the heavier ones, they just work out all around. You got a mission here, so I'm going to, you feel depot? Okay, cool.
We're gonna blow it up.
Nice. But you also have your quad legs, which I like to call them, they were closer to hovers in AC1 with the way they moved. Because they sit real low to the ground and they just kind of stretch out and you just like slide across the floor. But you can move and fire
System
back cannons with
engaged.
those. Those were always awesome. Then you also have huge explosion. Later on you have your tank treads too. And tank treads are really crazy because you get full mobility with cannons, but you're really slow and heavily armored. So
Malfunction.
there are ECM jammers in here.
Radar abnormality.
Yep, there is. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
look at that.
Zealous, is this the one with the special part in it?
It feels like it. I have no idea which are where though.
For those listings, so if this is the right mission, this is typically so this is basically where you find the secret part, which is the Kawasaki, which is essentially like a staple of the series. It's a laser gun, extremely powerful, and in most games, you pretty much use that one to clear entire missions. It just shreds.
I just remember the Kawasaki it was hidden, quote unquote, but not super hidden because it's sort of just sitting waiting for you to take it. I'll never forget it. When you find the Kawasaki for the first time, it's literally like the Excalibur. Like, it's just there. And you're like, what's this? Yeah.
I think I got a little too close. A couple of those explosions. I think I paid for it.
Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned that. Those will chip you up pretty bad.
Wait, it wasn't up here or something?
Yeah, it should be like.
Oh, hello.
No, I don't think it's there, but it's like in its own secluded spot almost. Up there, I think. Up there, Clint, on the right hand side.
Enemy
So if you go
approaching.
behind those,
Danger.
I believe it's
Danger. Danger.
behind one of those. It's in a spot sort of like that.
Yeah. And, as I'm talking about this, Rose, I could be wrong. I might be thinking about the
lost.
Moonlight. Oh,
AC
gosh.
Unit destroyed. Combat halted.
Ouch.
Ouch. But no, I could be wrong in that, Cheng. I could be thinking about the Moonlight. You found that.
That's true too.
Just for some background.
Hey,
the
we got
Moonlight
mail.
is not. Hey, what they say?
There are many things about chemical dying.
Hold on.
Many things.
Many explosions too. But again, just a little background. The Moonlight isn't really a sister weapon to the Carousel as much as it is the premier blade weapon. That's actually named after a really old weapon from another From Software game, Kingsfield.
Yep.
They actually brought it here in Armored Core, and it's always in every AC game, starting from 1 all the way through. It's always the most powerful
Is completely
laser blade.
automated. There's no need to be timid. Give it all you've got.
Okay.
System engaged.
I think that was the mission, but I think you actually just missed it because it was on the left-hand side. I think it definitely was that mission where the carousel was in.
We got some
run.
excellent data.
You did?
We'll put it to good use in the future.
They got some excellent
Thank you
data
for
from
your
that, guys.
Target
Some
achieved.
excellent data. It's vulnerable to machine gun fire.
We need to fix that. By the way, anytime corporation gives you some shady test with some weird new AI or some weird new tech and wants you to just, test our stuff, try our product, have some tea, it's going to mean bad news later. I guarantee it. There's going to
We
be
probably
some...
just killed someone.
Yeah, or there's going to be some crazy experimental MT
Hey.
developed. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Well, look at this.
Human Plus. Oh man, someone want to explain Human Plus while I start clicking through stuff?
Okay, so Human Plus, this is something you see in AC games all the way through the PS2 era. But by the end of the PS2 era, it's really only the AI that's using it. Basically, what happens, the condition to get it in the early AC games, like one, is you have to fail missions so bad, so many times, and go so negative in the hole that basically your bills get a little too high and they decide to make you pay another way. So you become basically this experiment. But by doing that and by doing this restart, quote unquote, and this reset, your AC gains some pretty insane abilities. You're now able to be fully mobile with bat cannons, kind of like the way normally it would take a tank to handle. But even on a biped, you can fly around or boost around with grenade launchers, laser cannons, stuff like that. You get a massive boost in your energy. It's a huge performance in your generator. Your radar tracking enhances a bunch. You'll notice it's one of the biggest markers for telling Human Plus. You'll see your radar now; it's a little grid, basically. Your radar tracking is up a bunch. Usually your speed upgrades. Your tuning, your turning, and I think I covered most of at least the main things. Your energy, and then later on, I could have sworn it messes with your heat a bit. I could be wrong, but basically early on, you could look at it as sort of like this is your crutch to kind of help you,
System
get out of
engaged.
things. But it became way more than a crutch because it's super strong, and that can completely change your loadout.
You see playing with cheat code.
Malfunction.
Yeah.
Malfunction.
So
Radar
the interesting thing about
abnormality.
Human Plus is, of course, here it starts if you just do really bad in missions consecutive, and you just get this crazy add-on to your AC because of how your pilot is now. You've been modified and experimented on. In later games, this changes. It's not just something you get. It's actually an optional part you can equip, and you just get all those abilities. So instead, you can't use any optional parts to expand your AC, but you get this one that's extremely powerful. It's also why in the AC community, depending which tournament you were at or how it was handled, there might be separate divisions of tournaments for using OpI or just not at all, because the effect it would have in your AC was always so drastic. But Human Plus is something that's been with it since the start. I think the later games really didn't need Human Plus because ACs eventually got so crazy, especially by AC4,
Enemy
that
approaching. Danger.
it didn't.
Danger.
You wouldn't need it
Danger.
anyway. your energy was just off the scale. You could do whatever you want with bat cannons. Yeah, there you go. So you just did your pickup. Now here's the question: when you go back to the garage, are you going to be running that over your machine gun arms?
We'll see. I'll decide here. Come up here. I don't want to go down there. Come up here. Do it.
Looks. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it can anyway. There we go.
I think I'm missing it because I got to kill the ones in here.
Yeah. Right up through there. There we go.
Excuse me. Whoa. Yeah,
Bless you.
Is that everything? I thought it was. Did I miss something back in the other area? I must have. Oh, wait, no.
Might have.
There we go.
Oh, I thought that really was it. All right, he's right here on the other side of this door waiting for me. Or not.
AC
Hey.
functions restored.
Hey, now you got your lock and stuff back.
Ow. Those things hurt, by the way.
Enemy approaching. Danger. Danger. Danger.
But if anybody in the comments has something else to add about Plus or Op-I, whatever I'm missing, go for it. Chang Cleric, I don't know if... I mean, did I cover that fairly? Roughly mention
No,
that?
that's
Most of
pretty
the
much
stuff about
it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically what it was.
Also, just a little bit of trivia, why the Kurosawa is such a hype weapon. I believe it's one of the only weapons in the AC series that's named after, like, someone on the staff. It's named after the original producer for AC. And they've made sure every game to always keep it in a pretty high tier of power. Although I don't think anything matches the one here in AC1. This one was out of control. The one in AC2 was pretty bonkers too, but
I was
yeah.
about to mention that, yeah.
Yeah. I just... It's just the firing rate in this one terrifies me so much. But then again, the blast radius of the one in AC2, and then with how little energy it drains for what that thing actually does is just wicked. So much bite. Each shot. 50 shots of death. Now, what's interesting about how the Kurosawa changes across the series is that after the AC1 and the first and second gen ones go away, when we get into AC3 and beyond, I really feel it sits well with the rest of the laser rifle cast. Like, other things are actually usable. It's still strong, it's got a good ammo count, but it's not like these two.
Oh, look. Here's a container that I missed.
It's placing containers, man.
Targets destroyed.
There we got
At
it.
the very beginning.
Raven, that is enough. Go back now.
Okay. I'll do that.
Target achieved.
Done deal.
Oh, because I missed that one at the front. My gosh.
Now you can stop listening to that annoying alarm.
That was the Carousel or the Moonlight?
Carousel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably switch to using it, to be honest with you. Not only that, just the free ammo.
Yeah.
Free ammo, man. Doesn't cost a thing to use, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage.
I still got PTSD from that sound. Fun story.
Hey,
There it is.
I'm overweight on legs.
Ouch.
Even removing the radar is not enough.
It's a heavy sucker. Yeah.
All right, 1 second.
But there's probably one of the few downsides to Kurosawa.
Yeah.
Always had super heavy. Was
Alright.
was the Moonlight always like that as well? I can't remember because I could have sworn that was just for later games.
I want to say later games. Like, the thing I always felt with the Moonlight was the energy drain on it. Like, that felt like a kind of heavy-ish equip cost, but then again, if you're looking for just pure blade power, it was worth it. A note about blading, though, there's something really interesting in AC they don't tell you up front. Part of the fun of this game is there's a ton of, like, hidden stats and little hidden things that a prompt won't tell you. We talked a little bit about the boost hopping earlier, energy management and stuff like that. I mean, there's obviously no tutorial to that in the opening. But with the laser blade, so you guys probably saw how powerful it was when Cleric was using it against just, MTs and his enemies in the field. Like, a lot of things he was killing in one swipe. So check this out. Blades are actually even stronger if you're in the air when you swing them.
Yep.
And if you hit an enemy with that, when you do an air blade or an air hit, it deals an insane amount of damage. And this is something that stays along with AC a while, but then again, this weird thing called blade tracking sort of comes in the mix and interferes sometimes. You get kind of wonky when you jump and try to do a blade swing, but aerial blade hits are devastating if you learn how to land them right.
Then on top of that too, like I think I don't know if this also was in second gen, but with the first gen, also have like a semi-lock when you're blading in the air, right?
Mm-hmm. And this really went crazy later on to where if you and your opponent would swing at the same time you're in the air, you take off some crazy like Power Rangers direction and like zigzag. It's nuts. In a way, it was really cool to see what players did with that little hidden mechanic in the game as time went on. There were a lot of people who would actually use that movement as a free boost or a way to just kind of skip them across the air more. So there's, I think it's that sub game that just totally had me head over heels for Armored Core. I mean, I never knew any of that stuff when I started. But just with time and just being around people, playing, listening to people in the community and things like that, picking up on those things.
Never noticed this before?
Equip Impossible? Yeah.
On my legs?
Yeah.
I don't...
There's
Go
there
ahead.
were some that it wasn't compatible with.
Oh, gosh.
It's nuts. Totally neglected to go over that because it never had that kind of restriction later on. But yeah, this one was kind of strict.
Well, I gotta sell my legs at a spot now.
At least
That's sad.
At least it's not at a loss. I mean, because they were heavy too. I know you want to keep that.
Yes, I do. I want my heavies.
Man,
The lightest of heavy. So it wouldn't let me use it with that. That's interesting. It's very interesting.
I'm trying to remember if quads had a lock in those too. It might.
Say what?
If quads had a lock on using the carousel as well.
Try using these legs. equipping necessary parts. I don't care.
There you go.
Not enough energy. Not
One
enough.
thing or it's another.
It's rough.
That's also, part of the fun part with you have to balance your designs. You got to make sure find sweet spot. I think for you, Clark, Zealous.
Yeah.
For you is like quads in general.
Always. And contrary to what some people might think, it's like, oh, you're just going to look at a quad for bat cannons. No, I remember when I started playing, and I was going over different leg types, and they just immediately caught my eye. I'm like, that's sweet. Like, you don't have to be a biped. Like, what are these all about? And it's just the aesthetic, the look of them. I mean, everything. Like, I loved it. I like the animations, the way they moved, the way they jump. I found out about the bat cannon thing in reverse. Like, I didn't even know they could do that when I started. I just immediately saw it and said, that's awesome. Like, later on, I think that paid off too, because, quads always sit really low to the ground. So it always feels like, you're in a sports car, something like that too. It's just a feel and aesthetic thing I always loved about them. And I started playing them as early as I can remember, and I got hooked. I just never left. And it came to the point where as soon as I could get a set of quad legs in AC, that's like the first thing I do, because I just wasn't comfortable if I didn't have that. And it's like that to this day. So, I mean, I might have a biped design to test something or whatever else, but
Yep.
pure quads.
Do you ever have like a particular one you stuck with in AC1? Legs?
I don't remember. I will know the part as soon as I see it. I don't remember the name though, but yeah, there was one. There was one that I used pretty much all the time. I really like the weight it supported. I like the other all-around stats, and I just kind of got in that and stuck with it.
There we go. I have a blade and a carousel equipped.
Oh, it does get much more classic than this.
So, and on a heavy biped.
Do you ever room for anything else?
What?
Do you ever room for anything else?
I probably do, actually. What do you think?
It was just so picky. It wouldn't work with certain legs. And
FCS? Make my life
Possibly?
a little easier aiming, maybe?
oh man.
Wide. It's the quad.
Wide or WS? Wide and shallow.
That's the good question.
I know, I just know for mid and for the way I always like to play, at least mid and mid and close, or at least mid range stuff. I liked wide and shallow, but
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. This is optional parts, right? Yep, optional parts.
there you go.
Oh no, these are shoulders. Oh no, these are internal parts, aren't they?
hmm
Increase the firepower of energy weapons. That'd be nice, but I can't afford that at the moment.
I think that's one of the things I wish they would have kept in the later games is those optional parts. And I know it was replaced with tuning, but like it was cool to just have that setup where you had to, really pick what sort of upgrades your AC could get with those optional parts.
Right. So they had a lot of cool specific effects.
Oh, I picked the mission. I don't want to. Well,
Oh well.
it's the one where the person they have like the HP of a piece of paper, so you lose it super easy.
Oh yeah.
I guess this one.
Is this another toxic gas one?
No, this is the one where you have to defend the stupid platform.
Oh.
It dies super easy. Oh, I bought that FCS, didn't equip it. That was good. After this mission.
System engaged. Enemy approaching. Danger. Danger. Danger.
Top it off. I think for this mission, it's like mostly aerial enemies, right?
Yep.
I remember that.
Good news is Carousel is pretty accurate, as you can see.
Heck, you probably need. Is that just is that one shot to sink those? Depending.
I think it's 2. Oops.
But
Yeah, say
Yeah.
2. Dang, I think it was fast.
man, that's zipping.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I sold my radar off.
Enemy approaching.
And my head doesn't have radar.
Danger.
Yeah.
Danger. Danger.
Another thing about parts.
Oh, hello.
It's an AC.
Yeah. Who needs a radar when you have a saw? Ah, sound just raw laser death.
Laser death. Let's go.
Over.
Did he get behind me?
Set of missiles.
I can hear him.
There you go. Man, you name the mission of
Target achieved.
there you go, of aerial MTs and stuff like that. I
And-
remember always trying to
Yep.
just use arm weapons, but
Ooh, look at
Sometimes
those
it felt-
credits. Look at
Oh,
those
look at that.
credits. Look at them. Energy weapon,
That's
and
what you
and
need.
I have a heavy armor AC now, so I don't take as much damage. Mail. A fair factory report received from the battle. Pulsing a little by yourself was amazing. It was amazing, guys. Pretty sure the Kawasaki did all the work, but you know. What missions we got left here?
man,
Stop the gang, Dark Soul.
that's
Parts.
pretty good.
What you need to do, Claire?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, Dark Soul, get it? Get it?
Wink,
Dark
wink, nudge,
Soul.
nudge.
You think it's where they got the idea? Hey, that's a really cool name for that mission. We should make that into a game. Yeah, Dark Souls.
Sure. A really fun thing about From is that they always like to relate to their some of their other games. I mean, you don't see it all the time because From have done some really weird games too that you won't hear anything about in AC or Kingsfield or Dark Souls and stuff. But yeah,
There you go. That's that ridiculous head.
there you go. Oh, with like radar everything.
Radar everything. That's why I liked it too, though. Honestly, it's not bad. The thing is, look at the energy on it. It's 304. It's not horrible, man. Isn't that
workable.
funny? Not enough credits. What are you talking about? I have six. This thing's more than 66,000 credits. Dear Lord.
I mean, top of the line, top hat.
Apparently. Jeez. Fine. You know what I'll do then? I'll increase my damage.
As if you need an excuse to do that.
Increase the firepower of energy weapons. Yes, please.
Uh-oh.
Increase the fire rate of energy weapons. No, it's fine. Don't be greedy. If I'm using the Carousel, man, might as well make it nuts, right?
It's the point where it just goes from a laser rifle to just like a machine. Oliver Burr.
Where my FCS at? There it is. I am now a machine. More damage, Karasawa. Let's go. More damage, Karasawa. I get parts for this one. Sweet. I get to destroy tanks.
Sound like a kid in a candy store.
Ooh, I get an FCS. I mean, I had to buy one. It means I could sell it and get credits and buy more inside parts that make it even more nuts. Then you get the high-powered TTTTTTT carousel.
Oh, Lord.
Many mines have been planted in this area. Be very careful in your movements.
So
Alright,
don't
this
move
is
and shoot.
good.
Got it.
System engaged.
Don't move and shoot. I understand. One shot.
Dead.
Oh, he knocked me into a mine, that jerk.
Huh?
You see that? The shot knocked me into the mine.
With enough push.
Alright, who's shooting me now? Oh, that guy.
It's like your core caught one of them.
Target achieved.
Oh,
you
man,
go.
that was so hard, guys. This weapon's not broken at all. Not even a little. Oh, look at all those credits I got for doing nothing.
And
Oh,
now we're
by the
rolling.
way, I lost almost no credits because I got no credits for that, but I get a part. I think it's an FCS. I believe. Let's go find out. Garage. Assemble. Pretty sure it's an FCS. Oh, I'm wrong.
Guess not.
Was it a booster? No. All right, I'm confused, everybody. What was it?
Do you have to pick those up through mail? At all?
I didn't have any mail.
Some of them ever. No, it didn't. Okay, it didn't pop there. I was just making sure. Wasn't a leg.
It was green, remember? It had a green top.
Mm-hmm.
That's odd.
That's weird.
It just disappeared. Oh, is that one of those where you don't get the part, it just unlocks it?
It pops up in the shop instead.
Yeah, I bet you that's what it is.
Check it out.
Nope, not there.
Negative?
Ooh, maybe it was an optional part. That might have been an optional part. Now I'm thinking about it. That might have been an optional part. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to sell these legs I'm never going to use. I wonder if it was an optional part and I wasn't paying attention. That might have been what it was. Bingo.
I think it is. Yeah.
Accelerates lock on time. I'm not.
Cool.
Why not? I'll use it. Sure, because I'm not using my slots anyways.
SP axle.
Mission. Guard the wharf warehouse. Stop. I like stop security MT better than guard. I want to go blow. Ooh, and 38,000 credits. I picked the right mission.
There you go.
Survey the first basement level is complete. Blah 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 blah. However, was an extremely powerful security MT. You say it's powerful. Destroy the panels. Got it. I gotta destroy all the things on the walls. Man,
I wonder.
I forgot so much about this game.
I know. Like, I wonder
System
how much of that you're
engaged.
gonna have to laser blade instead.
Raven, there is a total of 3 control panels. Destroy all 3 as soon as you find them.
Yep, they're super strong, guys. 3 shots.
But
Super
Less,
strong.
less that one. Isn't there like a biggie somewhere?
Yeah, maybe.
Does not move. Lock unlocked.
Now you do.
There you go.
Bet you move now.
Oh, nice.
Blew itself up. Thanks, game.
Enemy discovered. Danger. Danger.
Danger.
Not that's an ammo trap.
I forget. How's this work again?
Maybe that's really awkward to hit through there. How much damage do you give if you just walk into it? There you go.
400. It's not bad.
No. I was looking for somewhere to deactivate it, but you can't. Cool.
Lock unlocked.
All right.
Does not move.
Well then.
Negative.
Does not move, guys. Does not move.
Lock unlocked.
There's that guy from earlier.
Man, something's really shooting at me. What in the world?
Sheesh. You don't. Yeah, I don't. Kaboom.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Wasn't paying attention.
You had a good bounce back though.
Yep. Generator.
Just
Change in generator. It's amazing what it does, doesn't it?
just an off time move and shoot. I think in later games that's one thing that kept me from maining laser rifles, because I tended to try to put most of my energy all into mobility instead of weapons.
Does not move.
You know, blade that dude if he's there we go. Actually,
I remember them being.
I know, right? Way smaller. Yeah, I kept thinking I was gonna see a couple like huge size versions of these, dude, like Jumbo XL. There we go. That just shows you how powerful the saw is. I mean, see how many like blade shots it's taking you here.
It's also the starter blade, so
This is true.
not exactly the most accurate representation.
Now you got the right idea.
Does not move.
Shoot. I would think you can angle that just right.
Does not move.
That's tricky. It would probably be more like a short hop into it.
A lot more going on over here.
Lock
Yeah.
unlocked.
Where's my target?
Nice. Boom.
Didn't say there's 3. Is that what it said?
Yeah, you still got some more moving through to do here. There you go.
It's so weird having to see just like that laser blade take so long to go. Just
Yeah.
keep watching people just play through the moonlight and just like
Yeah, just whacked. Man. You know, playing this now and looking back, there you go, perfect.
I got that one. Yay!
Perfect. Even though weapons were like really high powered here, I like the scarcity of ammo in AC1. Like, I mean, yeah, you notice it in like longer missions and stuff more. I mean, rather than just AC versus AC, because I mean, chances are someone won't have the AP to outrun a full 50 accurate rounds of Kurosawa or like, you know, MG arms. But other times, like, it still made you tactically really make decisions carefully. Like, I mean, we just ran into a couple situations earlier here where, you know, you'll start the mission, it's like, I can totally nail this, you know, I've got this really powerful weapon. And you see something through a wall or like through those slits, like what you see here, you want to just turn around and blow it away. But then you realize, oh man, every shot I'm taking, this is taking away from my 50 count. And that 50 count is going to go down like a lot, like if I run into stuff I don't anticipate. So I think there was always a part about AC where you're trying to think like a few steps ahead. What if I run into this, or what if this happens? To the point, you know, in later AC games, you're always thinking, okay, what if I run into another AC? All of a sudden, I wasn't expecting that. Like, so always keeping that ace in your back pocket to like deal with that weird situation that might come up. It was always a fun thing about these games.
I think I might be lost. I think I may have come full circle to where I started.
Oh boy. And we're still looking for one, right?
Yep. Although I think I would have killed that though, so maybe not.
You skip one. On the way, there was one you left, because I remember, and it was around a corner too. You destroyed one, and then you went under the other. I thought at least. Now this looks prosperous. This looks prosperous. I know you didn't leave all that.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Target achieved.
There you go.
Good job.
Meter.
Now get out of there before you get cancer from that tower.
Yep, basically. Look at all that money.
But the pay is, oh, it's so worth it. Cheng, were you ever big on laser weapons and stuff when you played through an AC game, or did you just not use them much?
I wouldn't say I was super big. I think there's just a couple weapons that, you know, I liked a lot. So the main one being that laser machine gun, I'd say.
Yeah.
Was just unbelievable fun to use, but not super strong all the time. So I think like AC2 was probably the coolest iteration, and then everything else was kind of like, eh.
No, word up.
We're gonna buy us a plasma cannon.
Yeah. Plasma cannons were super scary in AC1. Like, sort of later too, because like they still hurt, but not as much. Like, I don't know, I felt like getting hit by a plasma cannon in AC1 was way more terrifying than, like, for example, AC2. AC2, I felt like I got hit with like a poinsettia flower or something. It didn't have a sense of impact. It was just like poof and just nothing. You might notice some like 800 AP gone or something, but it reminds me, Cheng, when in AC2 and I unlocked Thias, I used to love when he put away the saw and the grenade launcher and got the plasma cannon out. I'm like, thank God I get a break. Thanks.
Yeah.
Exterminate organisms.
Uh-oh.
Repulse enemy attack. Or destroy plus escapee.
I remember that one.
I'm gonna go with escapee, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one. This mission was all kinds of spooky. If you hadn't looked into Plus yet,
It's an X-Raven.
yeah, you get an idea how it works.
We get a part. Oh, that's one you have to find.
There you go.
I forget where this is at. It's a part. It's a generator. Generator.
System engaged.
And remember where it's at? Anybody?
Not the exact platform. I was gonna say, check the one to your right. There's one like, yeah.
Is it at top?
Try and look around. Maybe not.
No.
Oh, there it comes.
Hey, punk. I should stop. I'm gonna kill him. Well,
Sorry, I think it's actually should be right next to where you started, just like on the edge. You see how there's like a little, it's there. If you look on one of those,
is it down below?
No, it should still be on like the same area you started at. I think. My memory is super fuzzy about this game too.
Yeah.
I think it's a level down.
Let's check. If you're able to.
There you go. Still here, guys. Just gotta hydrate. 2 seconds.
Two levels down? There it is.
Target
It is.
obtained.
Now I can get back up.
Sometimes I wish they did something to make it just like a little bit easier to search for the parts, just because sometimes they're really hard to find spots and they blend in a lot.
There we go.
Let's see, I don't know what it is, but like sort of that whistle of the booster, just something
Target
about it.
achieved.
Yep.
Right?
I got a generator. Ignore what the guy told you. He's crazy.
Clearly delusional. Nothing illegal going on here.
Yes, I'm referring to that man. I'll be in touch. That man, guys. That man. Let's take this generator. See what we got here. See how it looks. Ooh.
Hey.
It has not quite a good energy output, but look at that charge. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Alright, we're going to sell something off here. Because I no longer need this one. That's a new one I just got. Get rid of this one. You know what we're going to do, guys? I'm going to buy that head, if it lets me.
There you go. You've been gunning for this thing.
Nope. Not of credits. Fine. Fine. I'll be blind on my
blind.
radar.
The blind will lead the blind.
Recover capsules. No. I'm not recovering any capsules. Forget that noise. Repulse enemy attack. All right, we got to repulse some attack, guys. We don't know. We don't know what we're fighting. It's unknown. Unknown enemies. I like how like all these like futuristic worlds like they don't have security cameras. Ever notice that?
System engaged.
All these futuristic video games and movies, no one has a video camera.
This is the captain speaking. Unidentified craft or approaching. I think it's them.
Fly a mercenary and just blow everything up. This is another, I think, mission type that sort of disappeared over the years. Is basically you're stuck on like giant sort of ship plane,
Yeah.
whatever, and then you've got to defend it. I think like AC2's variation, where you
Yep.
on a boat and you did the same thing.
Could have sworn.
Well, I free shot that thing.
I could have sworn there's a variation in AC Another Age. With some aerial stuff like this.
I hear him.
AC3
Raven, the
like
aft
the
bridge
best
has
version
been
where
damaged. You must destroy
you have
the
to
wall
jump
without
from
delay.
ship to ship.
Ah, yeah. Who could forget that one? You know what's funny? It's like they took a break until came out. For Answer. For Answer is real crazy with the air stuff with the cradles.
Oh yeah.
That's always the funny thing about the physics of this. I always look at it and I'm like, how you didn't blow up just running into the side of that plane, I'll never know.
Like doing damage, like when they explode on the
Yeah.
ship. It's like that.
How is this plane flying like this, by the way?
Oh wow, it's a nice barrage on the
Target achieved.
cannon.
How does a plane fly like that? All the tight banks it makes.
I think it's a drone.
Maybe. Hey, we got mail again. New parts added to the shop, guys.
Yo.
Hey, large missiles. A linear gun for the shoulder. Energy weapon over the laser beams.
Hey, remember that thing's awesome.
Laser beams. Hey guys, I think I finally have enough money for this head. I think.
You and
I
the
think-
head.
I think I have enough. Do I have enough, guys? Do I? I have enough, guys.
You got it.
Watch, I'll beat you, Drady. No more blindness for me. I'm no longer blind. I can see things again. Oh, wrong one. Mission. Exterminate organisms? Oh man, they're gonna make me do it, aren't they? Alright, I'm exterminating some organisms, guys. Biologicals. Let's put this new raider to the test. Gotta find and destroy the queen. Oh, so much nostalgia.
Main system engaging combat.
Look, guys,
mode.
there's one right there.
I always hated those organism missions. I think AC3's like got the most ugly looking ones.
Yeah.
Was sort of like the giant spiders, and then they had one sort
Right.
of like the prototype of Midas.
Really, really good ambient track here. Set the theme. I like it. I totally forgot this song.
Well, I went the wrong way.
also sort of wondered too, like, what sort of like did they come up with the concept of like those organisms, and then thought, okay, this is something we'll want to put into a mech game.
Yeah.
Almost like,
You know, to each their own, right? Seemed like a good idea at the time. Let's look at some mechs, organisms that are living, biological, that are almost as big as they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I want to know where they dug these things up, man.
See, it's this kind of stuff when you talk about AC lore that makes me even more curious about what was everything like pre-Great Destruction. Like, I mean, did Great Destruction cause like giant cockroaches? That's really, or what? Or were they a thing before?
We're actually blowing up humans right now.
That was next level. I wasn't ready for that. So that line I'm referencing, by the way, total nerd thing about AC. All right, you hear this in about there's a whole bunch of them here, in just about every.
Actually, is this infinite?
Is this? Whoa!
I think it's infinite, actually. I think I need to ignore it.
Holy
I
crap!
remember there being an organism thing that was infinite. I remember it vaguely.
There's a lot of them in here, but holy cow!
that'll do that.
Indiscriminate fire.
Hey, it worked.
At least a lot of the technology's been lost. There is this disastrous event mankind brought on itself, and then you see a lot of things that pop up that are like relics from a time past that aren't remembered, weird enemies and everything else. So there's always this sense of like funky mystery about the series, but From never fully explains all this stuff. They just keep a really weird lid on it. But it's almost too vague for you to really care at the end of the day, so...
Alright, I gotta start going for the actual...
The big one?
The big one here at the end.
There we go.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
System switched to normal mode.
Boom.
Man, laser weapons and credits, dude. Laser weapons and credits. More mail. Giant organisms. But those things were in no way organisms. They are unidentifiable weapons disguised as organisms. I bet you Murakumo's behind it. Oh, gosh. Prototype MT test. Yes, please.
Oh, here goes that. Well, that was timely.
You shall be destroyed by my zap, zap, zap gun.
Many shots. Many shots better.
Zap, zap, zap gun.
Begin the test. Fight with all your might.
Oh, I will.
Main system engaging combat.
Look at him run away.
Yeah. Cheng, I don't know if you noticed this zone. I gotta stop making so many comments about other ACs, but I can't help it. This is so insanely reminiscent of that mission in AC2 Another Age against that test MT that was hovering in the air. It was really, really fast, and it looked like this. It just had like a lower, like it had a different like lower body, and it was accompanied by like another squad with it. But it had like this high-speed unit on its back. It was a cool mission. It's a really cool mission. It was just almost an exact same arena like this.
Very good. Sorry, but you get no break. Try it.
I think another mage I think had the best version of this. So you fought against the best AC, and then you fought against another one.
Right.
And then the third time you have to fight it, it's like it's piloted by a person that's basically like a gang that stole it.
Right. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. The gang mission. Yeah.
It's like, and the best part is like it's at that point it's not even like an AC or MP. It's like this almost like uber powerful mobile armor.
Exactly. Exactly. Right on, man. But the way that this all ties back in AC1 is, again, repeated themes and, like, just stylistically how a lot of the missions come up. Like, something you saw, like, 2 or 3 AC games ago, it's a high chance you can see it pop up again. Like, that just easily happens.
You lived up to your fame, Raven. There still seems to be room for improvement here. Thank you for your help. This ends the test.
Target of operation cleared.
So like how like
System switched to normal mode.
there are so many versions of that I actually wasn't sure we were talking about the same one when you first brought it up.
Right.
Are we talking about the same thing?
We're talking about the same
You say the
thing,
same
man.
thing? It's like, wait.
How many of these things were there?
Too many.
Constant deja vu.
Mission. Alright. Destroy plane computer. Destroy base computer. I'm destroying a computer, guys. Which computer am I
You're gonna
destroying?
break a computer one way
I'm going
or
to break a
another.
computer either way. Do I go with more credits just because there's more credits? What do I go for?
More money. More
Yeah.
money.
More money.
Max cash.
Ooh, I get an advance on this one.
Now
We're
there
not worried
was-
about the cargo, guys.
There was a big deal depending, I think, if you sided with Chroma or Akuma more. Overall, for your missions, if I remember right.
It affected the mission path in general, but the
Yeah.
main thing was after you beat the game, you could go back and do them all anyways.
Right.
So it didn't really matter.
This is the target. The nose of the downed plane is in the center of the crater. Destroy it.
Good to know. Destroy
New
it.
system engaging combat mode.
Hey, guys.
Enemy MTs identified around target. Number of MTs 5.
That.
Kill everything.
I know I'll have to kill them, but why not? Look at that accuracy. Look at it.
That's why it's so scary. Boom.
Enemy reinforcements identified as a ranking AC.
Well, I destroyed the nose, so...
Enemy ranking AC identified as Kamui Mark 17.
Look at that fire. I can never get over it. Done.
There you go.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Yeah, plasma cannon and K-Saw is just gonna eat stuff alive. Like, boom.
Don't forget, my plasma cannon is also increased by my inside part that increases energy damage. What we're gonna do? We're gonna buy some parts. You know what parts I'm gonna buy? I'm gonna buy these parts.
Missile jammer, launcher balancer. There you go. Looks like a shoe-in.
Well, we just got more energy. Our energy rounds don't fire faster. Sorry, guys.
Everything is machine gun now.
All right, there you go. Everything dies. Oh, looks like we're destroying another computer now. I avoid, recover, and save and protect missions at all costs.
Well done. Man, I'm never trusting you to work in the Geek Squad.
Why defend when I can destroy?
Main system engaging.
Hey guys, I'm
combat
falling
mode.
down that same huge hole again.
Memories.
Oh. Gotta destroy a computer, guys.
There you go.
Where's this computer at? Just keep going down. That's what I'll do. Go down. Go down.
I'm having some Zenaida PTSD, Cheng, and reminded of the entrance scene.
Oh god.
Going through that corridor first and then the drop.
It just finds new ways to torture you with that.
Oh, look, it's a fast guy.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, you. How's it going? Oh, gosh. Look how fast it fires.
That's what I remember. That's what I remember. Right there.
Stupid. Just stupid.
Oh man, that's it. That's it. The heart of broken. See, that's awesome. Those plasma rounds were basically like charged grenade launchers, like miniaturized. Thing's nuts. And look at the round count is just glorious. Like,
Yeah, 80.
yeah, that's incredible.
Still going down. Do.
I just got to say it, aesthetically, even all the way back in this PS1 game, the Kawasaki is one of the coolest looking laser rifles ever. That signature counterweight look, man. It just makes... Look, I'm of the opinion, any AC that uses it just makes you look good. Period. It's just style. Swag. Smoked.
That.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Hey guys, I think I'm coming up to it now. What do you think?
It's looking like it.
Given that the corridor is a completely different
Yeah.
color.
There's no way the server could be in there.
No, there's no way. Oh, longer hallway. I'm out of energy. Gotta walk for a little bit. Or stay put. You look. Whee!
Not kidding. Watching you, I almost like instinctively wanted to click an overboost button to get through the hall quicker.
I'm with you. I was all about exceed orbits, but right
Yeah.
now I would kill for an overboost core.
Considering how bad you busted this place up before, it's kind of a shame they wouldn't put another computer here.
I remember what they're thinking. Like, the last Octopus didn't go very well. Why'd you do it
No.
again? Hey,
You come back.
no thoroughfare. No thoroughfare that way, guys. What'd you say, Cheng?
Said they didn't think you'd come back.
No.
All right, guys. What's the chance that guy comes back here again? What do you think? What do you think? Anyone?
5%. Just reboot the server. Woo! Zing. Sweet.
Whoa.
Oh,
Someone
hello.
came out and said hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, look. Oh, the splash, though.
Jeez, the stun.
Yeah.
Thank you for blowing them up for
Nice.
me.
Sheesh.
What's going on here right now?
Blam. That got hectic.
There's that one down. There's another one down there.
It's-
Fine. Look, guys, I found the target.
Hey.
Another door. Oh no, there's a guy here.
You're a raven? I don't know anything about those things here. What did you hear? Forget it. Prepare to die.
Well, then.
His legs are see-through.
What's that?
Target of operation clear. System switch to normal mode.
That guy just got disintegrated, I'm pretty sure. He just died. There was no more dude. What dude? There was a dude there? What dude? Oi.
I'm getting the feeling your damage needs are fulfilled.
Yeah, it helps. It does help. I'm not gonna lie. It helps. Okay, our only option now is guard the airplane.
Now you're narrowing it down. Didn't want to guard? Too bad. So sad.
I gotta protect the stupid airplanes. I think we're getting close to the end here, aren't we?
I think I want to say. Look at how many missions the original one had here.
Unidentified craft are approaching. Be careful.
40.
40? Thanks.
There are 40 total, but you didn't do all 40 though.
Tower to Raven, come in. Eliminate all enemies on the runways.
You know what? I wonder if it's 40 per path, because I want to say there's like a few more. It's like 45 or like 47, I think. Like total.
7 total.
There we go.
Not leaving the area. Shut up. He's too fast.
Tower to Raven, come in. Enemy transport approaching. It's carrying reinforcements. Good work, Raven. The doctor just took off safely from another airport. We're gonna blow up that airplane along with the enemy craft. Stand back.
Okay. So blow it up. Go ahead. Hey guys, look, it blew up.
Target of operation clear.
Wow.
System switch.
That mission
to
was so
normal mode.
short. I avoided that?
Well, that mission was a lot longer than that.
Me too. I mean, that's just Kurosawa. I don't know. K-Saw breaks all.
Yes, it does.
Oh, not yet. Ooh.
AC battle. Nice. These were some of the later missions, I think. Because Kill Struggle Leader stands out. I remember Kill Struggle Leader and like mop up remnants of like Chrome or like whoever else you were more like against.
Well,
that was starting to narrow it down.
Isn't Struggle Leader like what leads into the main story end?
Beats me.
AC battle.
It's from the Raven's Nest anyway. So probably not.
This is the two Ravens. Is this the 2-on-1 fight?
Could be.
I think this is the 2-on-1 fight.
I think it depends on
With
the
your skill,
Yep, 2-on-1.
one-on-one
Yep.
isn't a fair fight. So we have evened things up with a bit of a handicap. Now let's start.
Quads.
The other one
Main
is,
system engaging
Woot.
combat mode.
The other one is, it's the one where it's
Enemy
that red
ranking
AC that,
AC.
know,
Identified
I think
as
was
Fefner.
a plus test subject as well.
That's right. It's
All right, guys.
Too much.
There you go,
Too
guys.
much.
That's not
System
even 10
switched to
seconds.
normal mode.
I don't know. Maybe. 2 ACs, guys. Boom. Gone.
It's too much.
That's why I got the optional parts. It just makes it even more busted. That's why. Buy the optional parts, man.
And that should leave you still with the.
Yep. All right. Shop. I need some beefier arms, guys. I'm not heavy enough. I need some beefier arms.
Look out! Now it's time you start your powerlifting.
Yep.
Man, it's a real trip actually going through these because I never really got into the like the heaviest sets of arms. Like at least in AC1. Like later on I did. I always found like I liked on like midweights having like a very stable heavy set arms.
All right, this one. I think this is the one that doesn't allow the shoulder extensions, right? I want to say shoulder. It might be back. I don't want to risk that though. I want the plasma cannon. Go with these ones.
That works.
All right. Need some heavier core too.
I seem to remember that second one is the one with the crazy defense.
About to be beefy. Extra beef. Give me the beef.
Oh man! I think when they said we have the meats, they did not have this in mind.
What do you think, guys? Think I'm
That's
big
what I'm
enough?
talking about.
Think I'm big enough? What do you think?
Just like your classic, Claire.
What?
It's just like your classic.
Yep. That looks about right. You know what? I just realized? I don't think I changed the blade out that I got. Because I got a better one.
You're
The basic.
Oh, I didn't buy it. That's right. I ran
you
enough
didn't.
credits.
right.
Well, let me sell some things off. I'm not going to use anymore.
So this is one right here is one of the most rewarding parts of AC, especially when you're just doing a casual playthrough, taking your time to define out your style. If you already kind of know what you're going for, by this point in the game, you got the credits to do it. So now you're putting everything into practice with the parts you wanted, the stuff you've been eyeing all game. You might want to go and experiment with some stuff. There's some certain guns you just aren't totally confident in yet. Now's your time to experiment with them. This is one of the coolest parts. You're narrowing down the game. You're getting towards the some of the bigger missions, and your AC is looking probably cooler than ever.
I should buy a better booster at some point, shouldn't I?
I was gonna ask. I could have sworn have you been on basic this whole time?
Yes, I have.
Wow, yeah, you probably should. You should.
I think I like the efficiency ones, if I remember correctly.
Cheng, what was always your first go-to in AC when you upgraded like from the starter AC? Like, what did you always go for?
I'd say probably boosters and generators because it feels so bad in the game when you can't move fast enough and when you don't have that energy. Like that's probably the thing that took the longest. Because instinctively you think, okay, just buy the heaviest and biggest stuff and it'll be okay, but that's actually not always how it works.
Right. No, I mean I agree on internals. It was usually like generator and whatever else I needed. I'd always wait in FCS a little bit. Same with the booster, but like as soon as I got the internals done, quad legs had to have them. Didn't care what else was happening.
Base occupants or struggle leader?
Struggle.
We want to see you struggle.
I think he's the one that's going to be struggling. Just pointing that out there. I think he's the one going to be struggling here.
Oh man!
Especially with the newer, beefier me. What's the starting AP?
Engaging
I want to see it.
mode.
It's like
95.
9,500 now, dude.
Yeah, and I'm faster. Woo! look, oh, dude, look at that efficiency. Look at it.
Much better. Much better.
Dude, I'm boosting forever.
Very nice.
Look at that recharge.
With a much better refresh too.
Should I go down?
Going
down. Oh, there's a mine there.
What do you know?
I'm just like running right through it. I don't care. Oh, gosh, that's right. This is the maze. I remember this now.
Oof.
I remember this now.
Great balls of fire.
Been a little while since I've done this.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I wanted to fall down that hole.
Oh man.
That's a big old explosion.
Can you do it? About to
Do you
say
see
you probably
that?
can't do anything. I was wondering if you could destroy him, but I guess not. Yikes. No, definitely not.
It makes me feel I'm on the right path, though.
Yeah.
Well, ow.
Sheesh. Ease up.
Hey, you. Die. Oh, there's two. Here we go. Yep, this is it.
Skip-o.
Remember this being a big area. Pretty sure there's
Man.
a way up here somewhere.
I think so.
Could be wrong though too. It's been a while.
You might be able to help me with this one too, Cheng. This track, wasn't this shape? Is this shape memory alloys?
I don't think this one is actually.
It's, oh, you know what?
It's a famous ACL. You hear this one a lot, and they even remixed it in Nexus.
I think they also remixed it in Verticade too.
Oh, sick.
Can't think of. I can't think of the name of it, but
Yeah.
that's definitely been remixed quite a few times.
Oh yeah.
Circulation.
Circulation.
That's what it's
That'd
called.
be. There we go. Good catch.
So that is that. to listen to it a bit more there, but they did remix it in Nexus and not in Burning Bay.
Gotcha.
I was right. Man, you know what? I might have been looking up the whole time. There actually might have been a hole in the ground.
You got your head in the clouds, Cleric.
Or maybe I just missed it and it is up there?
Maybe.
Oh, yep, right there.
There's one right there.
I was right.
There we go. Whoosh.
Whoa!
That was close. Should be one right. Yep. Nice.
Move forward. Might be grenade.
There you go. Boom.
I think I'm almost at the end here.
Mm-hmm. Do these connect?
No, they're different. It's not this one.
No, that's a dead end one. There you go.
I hear someone.
Yo, hear that? Hear that booster?
Shots.
Target of operation cleared.
Crazy.
System switch.
I had
to
7 ammo
normal
left in
mode.
that gun, by the way.
Man.
So 7 shots. I think I missed with 2. Pretty sure I missed with 2. Well, I killed the struggle leader. My gosh, man. Struggle's demise.
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah, no kidding. Very North Korea-esque. Stop gas exposure. Move. I think it's base occupants.
Yep.
Oh, Boss Savage.
Hey, classic.
Hey, yeah, this is getting towards the end then.
Yeah.
Yep, I think only a couple more sorties left and we're there.
Sweet.
Basically, you have to do it in like Armored Core's version of a water level.
This
Yeah.
base is certain to have secrets. Split up into 2 groups and search.
Is this the one
Main
that
system
you have to go back?
engaging
That's all I have to do,
combat mode.
basically?
I think so, yeah.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Fine.
Uh,
Okay. I just feel like doing that. Because I could. I like to know how he went through here and didn't get shot at.
NPC privilege.
Makes a lot more defense they used to have. Look at that.
Love it. There we go. Is that gonna blow up the crates for you?
Hey guys, guess what? You know what's gonna tell me?
Gates check.
Can't open the gate.
Unlock gate.
No son of a.
Sweet.
This one.
That's lively. One of the only things that puts in more work back cannon blast radius wise is the GNL.
Yep.
That was the crazy thing about that gun. Even if it didn't hit you directly, man, the splash, like...
Look, guys, it's a computer.
Look, I know you have a thing about breaking computers. I'm gonna need you to
Guys,
contain yourself.
I can't break this computer, guys. Water. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys, guess what?
Gates check.
Can't open the gate. What do you know?
I've locked the doors to this room. Sorry, but killing you is my mission. I will take my leave now.
Gates check. Cannot
What a nice
unlock
guy.
Gate.
Isn't that nice of him?
Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
What do we have here?
Like you. How did you get out? Oh, hello.
Well, okay. That's a new one.
Hey guys.
No, you can't, bro.
Okay, fine.
Bro.
Fine.
You in the. Look, I know it's exciting. I need you to wait till we get home.
Hey, you.
Hey. There you go.
Hey, look, I went back where I came from before. It's the other way.
Well, looky here.
You knocked me back out of my stance.
No.
You punk. So many things firing.
Just to help anybody out there get your head around what we were talking about earlier. What Cleric's doing here with kneeling is you have to kneel with backhands to fire them normally, unless you
Only
have a
because I'm a
specific leg
biped.
type. Yeah, or exactly. Just imagine once you get the human plus enhancements and you start flying around with this thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna start blading things.
All things considered, it makes sense.
Jeez, stop stunning me out of my blade. You see that he keeps stunning me out of the blade animation.
There we go. There we go. Just for his trouble.
Yep. Oh, no computer, guys.
Well, I knew you were coming, so
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd rather run away from me too.
I'll take No.
5 blades.
Sheesh.
There's a moonlight when you need it.
Now, I do have to mention, there was another upside to taking your time with the ground game in Armored Core 1. Especially if you wanted to play the rest of the games that were going to be in PS1. 'Cause there's 2 more after this. Armored Core Project Phantasma and Armored Core Master of the Arena. The cool part about those is that you can take your save, and you can bring your save, so like from Armored Core 1 over to Project Phantasma, and then if you're continuing from there, you can keep going with Master of the Arena. So it's almost like what you do at the top end, up front, that really counts for something. And that's actually going to save you so much time down the road if you want to get into the rest of the games.
I think that counted as an air blade.
I think it did. That was super powerful hit.
Gates check.
Nope.
Cannot unlock gates.
What? Dude, all these gates and these computers I can't destroy, I don't like this. I'm being really restricted here. I'm just going to skip these guys. I'm going to stick them, to be honest with you.
There you go.
Shoot at me all I want. I don't care. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, there's a computer there, but leave it alone.
Alright, let's see what we got here. One more, I guess. Yep, there it goes. Alright.
Let's get through again. Boost.
Jeez, that's a lot of stun. Ay ay ay. Alright.
Final room. See?
There we go.
Escape pod discovered. System switched to normal mode.
Ugh.
Sweet.
I just got tired
Man.
of shooting them. It's like, forget it.
Yeah. That one turns into a slog. Now things get interesting here, because notice there's a little bit of a pattern to a lot of the missions Cleric's taking. It's just conveniently tons of handicaps are going to be thrown at them. Rando Ravens are trying to eliminate them, and everybody's turning on them.
Mm-hmm. Looking
And
forward to
there's
killing
your-
me someday.
Yeah, and there's your question mark email. Invariably, when you start seeing that in an AC game, you're A, hitting the end game, B, probably about to meet the main villains. So,
Yep. All right.
Classic. The reduced shell and reduced energy damage were always. I know the staples that I always picked up for optionals: reduced shell, reduced energy, generator, capacitor. Boom, boom, boom. Like I think no matter what you're running with, those three will always help. Also, we had mentioned earlier, we've been kind of going back and forth between the optional part screen. You've been seeing Cleric, make all these selections. The amount of slots you have is usually something that comes with your core. So part of buying the core for your AC, you have to kind of look at it and think, all right, there we go. Awesome.
I just reduced my shock when I get hit, and I increased my shell defense and energy defense. So even more beefy.
And that's the fun here about tweaking. So part of it too is when you're designing, there's little stuff like that, paying attention to like, okay, how many slots do I have? Can I use all the reductions I want and get all the upgrades too? So
destroy the organisms.
Okay, albino ants, part 2.
Yep, more queens.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Raven, don't worry about the small ones. Aim for the big ones that are able to reproduce.
Okay.
I always hated silent corridors.
Creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, super. You got some options here. Props to From Software for keeping that radar screen virtually the same all through PS1 and PS2.
Well, not here.
Nope. There we go.
There's one. That's where I came from, so I'm going this way. We'll do that later. Let's back up.
There you go. Man, and those defenses really kicking in. I mean, basically, small fry chip damage is just literally just chipping your paint job right now.
Mm-hmm.
did you feel a lot of stun from those guys when you got hit by them or not?
I don't think...
Hello.
Oh, hi. I don't think so. He's not very much, not that I remember. I know the one thing he was fighting had some stun to him, which were annoying, but that sends me back up. There we go.
Hey,
This wasn't gone up yet. There we go. Down and around.
One of the big ones might be over there. Be careful.
Okay, thanks, game.
yeah, nice they make that predator clicking noise.
Doesn't shoot me.
What?
Just stick my big old body in there, see what happens.
Yeah. I hear one.
Target of operation
There you
clear.
go.
There we go.
System switched
Nice.
to normal mode.
Alrighty.
44 more K in the pocket. What
Mhm.
opens from here?
I think this is Massive MT. Nope, still there.
But there's Space Catapult.
Space catapult.
Space.
Space. I gotta destroy a space catapult, guys. It was
I mean, better
destroyed,
than
right? Not
being
rescue.
asked Oh, sorry, what was that? Go ahead.
Main system
It was destroy it,
engaging
right?
combat mode.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Ash. It's a lot clearer. I think after
Intruders
this one,
found in
just
facility. Security personnel, move to
not
intercept.
justice, right?
I think so.
Gates check. Cannot unlock
For
gates.
a time, I thought we were going down the path where we would have to fight the huge MP.
Same.
No.
I remember it was early missions like this that always gave
Emergency
people the
call
thought,
received. Opening emergency channel.
like, what would AC be like if you could be in space?
Speaking. Emergency. A Murakumo battleship is approaching. Halt operations. You have 3 minutes. Return immediately. I repeat, return immediately.
Combat target changed. Countdown initiated.
Good luck, guys. We gotta go back now.
Okay, I gotta ask, Cheng, is there some kind of bonus for this mission for getting to a certain point fast enough and then getting back? Is that even possible?
I think so.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gates.
What?
This is like,
Gates check.
sure,
Cannot
this
unlock
one's sort
gates.
of like a standard one.
Pretty sure that's where I went. I'm a little confused. Maybe there's one more door. Maybe.
The map check?
Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
I'm very confused right now.
What?
So I'm almost dead certain that's where I went. But okay, let's go back. Maybe it was back the other way.
For this one, you don't get any bonuses if you get there quicker.
Gates check.
Basically, like that underwater
Cannot
mission.
unlock
Gotcha.
You just have to get back, and it doesn't care otherwise.
Alright, I guess I'm not going to go that way anymore. I guess I'll go somewhere else. I think I'm right. I think that's always where I was before. Just being different or stupid or something.
Gates check. Cannot
Fine.
unlock gates. Gates check. Cannot unlock
Nope.
gates.
Dear Lord.
Gate check.
Oh.
Cannot unlock gate.
Well, I might lose just because I'm pretty sure I went back the way I went before. It wouldn't let me go that way. So I'm going back this way, I guess.
Raven, there's no time. Hurry.
Thanks, game. Appreciate that.
It's a little loop-de-loop.
That looks promising. I'm out of energy. Come back, energy.
Gate check.
Oh.
Cannot unlock gate.
I'm gonna lose.
Being a heavy and escape mission. Oof. Come on, just go, 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 go.
Battle lost. System switched to normal mode.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
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 Just your luck. I bet you that would probably was.
Yep.
Like,
I think that was it
Yep.
too. Yep. Well,
Yep.
now I know not to double back. I'll know just to keep going forward. Apparently, even though it's not. It says head
Yeah.
back. That's not heading back, game.
Is that him?
Fine. I won't go back this time. So I know what I'm doing this time.
Go back. Go forward.
Go back. No, go a completely
Main
different way than I've been
system
before.
engaging
It's
combat mode.
the other, my back. Sheesh.
Intruders found in facility. Security personnel, move to intercept.
This is the door I tried to go into, and it wouldn't let me.
Oof.
Look, guys, it's the door. Ready? Here's the door.
Where's that go?
Here it is.
Emergency call received.
Guess what?
Opening
I'm gonna start
emergency
going up
channel.
now.
Move
Shuttle
it.
speaking. Emergency. A Murakumo battleship is approaching. Halt operations. You have 3 minutes. Return immediately. I repeat, return immediately.
Combat target changed. Countdown initiated.
There we go.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Well, that wasn't correct. Okay. Why can't I not go in?
Too big.
This looks promising, though.
Leaving combat area. Combat operations halted.
What?
You ringed out.
But wow, that's gonna be hilarious in the playthrough. Gonna upload this. I'm gonna look horrible.
Oh man. Hey, bud, you were never going for speed run any percent, so casual playthrough, man.
I know. Just the idea. Hey, guess what? Let's capture the space thingy.
Oh.
I failed the mission twice. It's doing something else now, so I don't have a choice. So guess what? No more mission.
Dum bum bum. No, that's actually a real departure because there's in a lot of the later ACs, That doesn't
Main
happen.
system
You
engaging
you
combat
get a
mode.
mission that comes in front of you, like you got to bash your head against. If you're gonna do that
Our
mission.
troops have already begun fighting inside. Move in while supporting them.
It's like Last Raven is the clearest. If you fail any mission, you got to restart.
Oh yeah, you're done.
Gates check.
Like
Cannot unlock gate.
that Last Raven took that to the next level. Like. Still has my favorite entrance to the game ever. Welcome to Last Raven. Have a Human Plus with the linear cannon.
Cannot unlock gate.
Or from the Last Raven, with 2 AC.
So I gotta give this place like points for like really poor design. Because I mean, they just had like an open airlock just hanging there. Not here in the cleric's last run here, but
Yep.
boy,
Gate
boy, oh
check.
boy.
Cannot unlock
Space
gate.
OSHA.
In a way, I'm actually glad
Gate check.
that
Cannot
both in
unlock
AC1 and
gate.
that none of the rest of them that we ever actually got into like 0G combat. Yeah, I think saving that for the Gundam / Zone of the Enders universe is fine. Like, one thing that always made AC stand out, to me at least, is that it was such a grounded mech title. You didn't have
Cannot
total
unlock gate.
sci-fi insanity. I mean, it was awesome, like, yeah, I mean, piloting like a super advanced, like, giant mech, but it was always in more of like a military sense, like, urban combat, within like bases and fields and things like that. I just love that whole aesthetic.
Even in the later games, I don't think series ever achieved like true verticality. Like, yeah, you could go up, but like, you get down.
Exactly.
So you let go of the boosters, so you don't really have as much control as if the Gundam games like that.
Right.
Actually, funny enough, yes, the Gundam games did have that.
Irony. Somebody walking.
Gate check.
Nope.
Cannot unlock gate.
Pulling to the end of the hall for nothing. Well, not quite. I saw a blade attempt.
You try to blade me?
Yep.
Hey.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
I basically destroyed everything now.
Let's see. Way back the other way. Oh no, I mean you're on the right way. Just what your map was saying.
Like I say, I can't go this way, right? Right?
Gates check.
Doubt it.
Cannot unlock gate.
And you've been down these?
No, the long hallway.
Bingo.
Okay, either up there or over here. Let's find out first.
Mm-hmm. I feel we got a few of the shoulder mount guys left. You've taken out quite a few of them.
Cannot unlock gate. Gates check. Cannot unlock gate. Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
Apparently.
Gates check. Cannot
Yep,
unlock
it's that long
Yep.
hallway. Long hallway it is.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
Is this one back here?
Yep.
Should be to the right.
And back to walking / hopping.
Walk hop. Kind of seems obvious it's that way.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gate.
I'm pretty sure that's the door I couldn't go across before.
Right.
So I'll go back this way first. Oh, movement. Come on now.
What?
Doing weird things.
You have a refrigerator body, that happens.
Refrigerator body.
I mean, literally. I mean, he's even like white like a fridge. Like,
I'm more confused than when I started.
See in a nutshell.
is it safe to say this map is cursed? Oh,
And it hates me.
yeah.
Let's back down.
Playing through it again, I almost want to say I think AC1 seems to be one of the most corridor heavy armored cores. Like, I mean, I know there's like some other variants like in missions and stuff like that, but just like consecutively, the number of like, you know, similar indoor maps you have like that,
Gates check.
as opposed to like some of the outdoor defense or assault missions. Yeah.
But that was just like a technical limitation.
I think so for the time. Once the hardware expanded, the stages did too.
That's where I came from. Oh boy.
That's a bear.
Alright, I'm more confused than when I started here.
There's this room.
Just real quick. You remember where you went out of bounds last time?
Yeah,
The doors. You already go through those.
not yet. No, it's these up here. That was here.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
It's out of bounds again, and we might have a hidden
Object
part.
obtained.
No, it's not a hidden part. I mean, that's actually what you were looking for. What do you know? Sitting right next to the airlock.
Okay, and on that one though.
Was there more than one of those in this mission?
I guess I object. I got it, so now it's just got to go back. That's what I get for not reading the description.
Gates check. Cannot unlock
I'm actually going to look
gates.
here.
Gates check. Cannot unlock gates.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking too.
Do you remember where the starting point was?
Vaguely.
Yeah, you got to go back. This is like essentially the same.
Gates check. Cannot unlock
You'll
gates.
know you'll find the right spot if you see the ally MTs. Forget how convoluted some of these missions were.
Yeah.
Is it?
False objectives.
Pretty sure this is the door I came in. There we go. This one. Stop at.
Meh.
Gates check.
I also don't know if this,
Cannot unlock gates.
I don't know if this is pointed out already too, but like your left arm is like partially transparent. Or actually both
Yeah, I
arms.
noticed that too.
It's really weird. I mean, I'm sure the kids at Halloween will like it, but
Pretty sure this is where I came in at.
No, all the way at the start.
Unless it was this one. No. Yeah, like I said, I'm dead certain. I came in this door. Like,
Do you remember?
Gates check. Cannot unlock gates.
Okay, do you remember where you came in from? Like from the previous mission that you failed? One of the big doors.
okay.
That's what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
There you go.
Know everything.
Gates
Well,
check.
I mean, he
Cannot
solved the
unlock
problem.
gates.
Good work. Leave the rest
Dear
to us.
Lord.
Lordy.
Target of
mission.
operation cleared. System
I can
switched
honestly
to
tell you,
normal
I do
mode.
not remember that mission in the slightest.
I don't either. I'm even wondering, did I even get that one on my original runs? Wow.
Man, that was terrible.
Yeah, that's rough.
My apologies to anyone who watch this video and gets bored out of your mind.
Okay, you showed them the right way and the wrong way to do it.
Yeah. Destroy base generator.
Generator. Don't buy with unnecessary enemies. Go break a computer.
Yay! Break computers. Break them all.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Good catch, Cheng. That was some hive mind. As you dug that out, I was pulling up the map myself.
Leave immediately. Anyone disobeying will be shot. I repeat,
I honestly didn't
leave
remember anything about that mission either. It's so long.
I didn't even enter the room yet. They're shooting at me.
Sheesh. That's some hard slamming missiles. At least now we all know why speedrunners don't want to touch that. Blam.
You guys, I don't think I can go this way.
At least not with that attitude.
Stop shooting at me.
Tall ceilings. Somebody's curious. What do we have?
An elevator.
What a buzzkill.
Is this where I came in at?
This should be still the same spot. Looks like it. You can map check it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Because you were heading to the end of that hall. Yeah, instead of going to the end of it, you just jumped up instead. Actually, I think that loops too. Probably loops back up, leads you to the top, and then puts you out in the port above.
Well, game.
Sit.
Hey. Enemas.
Fresh locks. Except the part about, unnecessary enemies. Forget. I just think you like to wreck stuff.
I'm gonna wreck it. Going up. There's an enemy over here. Oh, hello. Come back in my range.
There it goes.
Let's get the elevator. Only door I see is here. Wow, game. I know you hate heavy ACs and all, but that's a bit much.
It's too big.
Hey, look, guys, I found it.
Peter.
Look what I get to do, guys. Wow.
That's a tough computer. Well, you chipped off the wall a bit, to be fair.
Emergency! Emergency!
Really?
Trouble in generator room.
Oh, really?
This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
I get to do this again.
All workers evacuate immediately.
Raven, call off the attack. Quickly return to the shuttle.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, they're making you do all the fun legwork you just wanted to as a heavy AC, aren't they? Another classic track. This has been in several of the remix albums.
Dude, I can't get through the hallways.
1 minute to self-destruct.
In these tiny hallways.
Immediately.
Oh my goodness, game, you're gonna get me killed.
30 seconds.
Wow.
Well, I can only imagine if I was a tank tread.
That'd be a ball.
Target of operation.
You see?
Whoa.
Did you see when I got to the door when it opened? It launched me backwards.
Yeah.
Did you see that? It's like the game's like, no. You're breaking the game with all your AP and defense and Kurosawa. You're not allowed to beat this game
Too
anymore.
fat. Whew.
I gotta be about there at this point. Destroy justice.
The end game.
Yep.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Emergency. Emergency. Unknown intruders detected. All blocks move to intercept. Energy distribution route partially damaged. Changing the distribution route. Firing time corrected.
I thought I destroyed it. I get through it?
You did destroy one.
Is there two?
You've got to go. Again. You could try shooting it now, like the actual shield part.
Oh, that part?
No.
No.
Oh, shoot the shield?
Yeah. There you go.
Missiles to the face.
Dude, the hit stud.
Sheesh.
The hit stud.
Yeah. Glad you got armor.
You mean both, my friend.
Pushing you forward.
Target of operation cleared. System switch to normal mode.
My beefiness saved me.
That's when a heavy's awesome.
Yep.
That's when they shine.
My beefiness saved me. Without that, the beefiness wouldn't have happened.
So, I have failed. This means the end of Murakumo. After all, pawns are mere pawns.
I like the blackout screen.
Yeah.
The fall of one. That was only the beginning of the real end.
Fact. By the way, I'm super proud of you guys. Actually, everything here, for everything we talked about, we have not mentioned the key name that's coming up here.
Mm-hmm. Mop up the chrome remnants.
That's what I'm talking about. This I remember.
Main system engaging combat mode.
I wish I had overboost right about now.
Yeah.
The long trek down.
Man.
This I remember too. I remember being a long way down.
Oh yeah.
Is this where the moonlight is?
It feels like it. This feels right. If you see it, it's just gonna be right out in the open. It's not like that hidden. It's like laying right in the middle of this platform.
That's actually in the kill struggle leader vision.
Oh.
Oh, it was back there. Interesting. That's right, because I remember that soundtrack being the hallmark where I found it. Now I think about
There
it.
seems to be nothing else
I
here.
remember like it's
That's
been like
enough. Please
dead end
return.
for like a hallway.
There's nothing here, guys.
Oh, really? Good.
There appears to be. I think I took all those hits. I'm still only like down 700. What was it 700 AP?
Yeah.
Slowly going up the ramp. Thank you. Making that easy.
Damn. Sweet.
There you go.
So for a place where there's nothing there, I mean, sheesh.
I got attacked by a lot of nothings.
Yeah.
Man, Ascension is so slow.
Feather your movement a bit more. Like get your like full like hop, hop, hop. Yeah. There you go. Just a second, just second, let go, and you should be able to be pretty indefinite, to be honest.
You are still alive? But we will end that now.
Oh, will you?
Don't you understand? You are totally out of line. You are going overboard.
Enemy ranking AC. Identified as Sledgehammer.
Doesn't seem like his color scheme quite, unless I'm just missing something here, guys. Was Sledgehammer Boss Savage?
Pretty sure. That's also the same one in Nexus.
That's right.
Target of operation cleared. System
Yeah, that was
switched to
Boss
normal
Savage.
Well, isn't this the AC Sledgehammer, though?
Yeah, I thought the pilot was Boss Savage.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's on the emblem too.
Yep. You should be getting some creepy emails soon.
Hey guys. Destroy floating mines.
Yep, it is Sledgehammer.
Cool.
Well, y'all ready?
Yeah. Like we were saying, if it was the flip side of
Main
the mission,
system
you would have had the massive
engaging
MT,
combat
right?
mode.
Yep.
Instead, yeah. How big are these mines? Can't remember.
Pretty darn massive. What's the size of an AC?
Okay.
If I'm not forgetting.
Alright, I'm an idiot. I forgot how this works.
Well, I thought there was a mine way back there where you came from.
Oh, it's those big red things.
Yep.
I forgot.
To be fair, if you look at that from a certain angle, they almost blend in with the ceiling. That's a tough mine. For something that should detonate for proximity or pressure or whatever.
Alright, I'm lost, obviously.
Still didn't let you.
Oh.
Yep.
There's one right above me.
The hell life works.
Okay. Third tries a charm. Okay, I'm now really confused now. Hey.
Hey. I was gonna say, is there like a control board or something here, but got it. H plus? Why do you think they took out that whistle sound for the? I kind of wish they left that in their AC games. That's like signature stuff.
For like the general purpose AC.
Yeah, for like H plus designs, I think it'd be really crazy if anything before AC3 had that sound. If you're using it.
There's the famous corridor.
Yep.
Then random black screen. That takes entirely too long. Everyone thought their game locked.
Engaging combat mode.
Stop such foolishness.
Oh, here we go.
Stop the foolishness, guys.
Notice your AP's full again.
And my ammo.
Yep, there's trouble. Trouble rising.
I'm gonna float up for a while.
Oh man, these platforms.
Hey, how's it going?
Rude. There we go. I love it. Like, if you have not been very vertical all game, you are forced to do it here.
About the dreads.
Oh gosh, hit a cube.
Oh man, you pushed. You pushed. Woo! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Clutch. So clutch. Oh, can you hit it? Can you hit it? Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Whoa, whoa. I really don't want you to get in there.
Resistance is futile.
Good to know.
Your fate is sealed.
Here we go.
Enemy ranking AC identified as 9 ball.
But wait, Shaggy, don't you belong in the arena? Grenade death coming up the tunnel. There's the first round.
How did he warp above me?
Classic 9-ball. Classic.
You all saw that, right? He was
Yes.
clearly down there.
Yep.
And then he was above me and behind me.
It's quick like that, yo.
Broken AC.
$10 points.
Ace.
Go back. It is not too late.
More grenade death.
Yep.
Very soon.
I have to wait a second.
There you go.
Oh gosh. Let's do it to me again. It's doing it to me again.
I guess we finally found it. You always told me there was no such thing as too heavy.
I still think that's the case. I think the game just hates me.
There's the pulse rifle.
What is your wish?
Oh no. What is my wish? Do do do. Such a long way up.
Nice. Look at it this way. You get your dream of breaking the ultimate computer.
It's true. I do.
Just about to smash.
That thing does hurt.
Oh yeah.
Come no closer.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Of course, the last one has to be a tough computer.
And there you go.
Done deal. And time. It's wise to go ahead and make your save here. This will be handy in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now sit back and let's get that ending.
Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Do you want to destroy order?
Yes.
Destroy the world? Is that what you want?
Yes.
We were needed. That's why we were born. People cannot live without order. Even if it is a lie. Go on living, Raven. You or I. Which one of us was ultimately right?
Me.
You have the right. The duty to find that out.
generation of Rebirth came to an end. And there's the credits.
Armored Core 1, people.
Yep. A little longer than I thought it would be. Ran into a couple hiccups. Some of the graphical stuff didn't help either as far as like navigation wise.
Yeah.
And my AC's apparently inability to go through narrow corridors because the game hated me for it.
Wait, you're not a lightweight biped? No, I can't let you through here, bud.
I'm just imagining that Tink treads is what I'm imagining right now.
Don't tread on me. Wow. Even the names here take me back a lot. Natashi Zine and Toshifumi Nabashima. Of course, when the whole From staff was still whole, everything. We've had a number of departures since then, of course. From themselves are in different hands. From is owned by Katakawa, who's really...
I'm going to be right back.
Go ahead. Who really just do a lot of stuff. I mean, they don't just do games. I mean, they publish like manga and just all sorts of things. It's more kind of like a variety publisher, but they did keep the From CG team together, which is great because they're killer. And they just because they haven't touched mechs in years doesn't mean they don't know their craft. But no, always super cool. AC games usually always have a nice fun remix at the end for you to bop to. You're going through credits. They've never been too big on like Marvel style MCU stuff like after credit scenes, but it's always worth just. You just can't help but sit and enjoy. You've gone through so many corridors, you've blasted so much stuff. Enjoy it. And it's that simple. And no lie, that's the part it all comes back to, ain't it? No, super cool. Man. Biggest surprises for you this run, Cheng?
It's surprised. I remembered almost nothing.
Yeah.
Going back, I have no memories of this at all.
Oh man. There were some things I'd never seen. Like Cleric was talking about, like not just graphical, which is the whole like push thing when he's like trying to go to the door, but the interaction of heavy ACs with like corridors. Because see, I never played that like that going through AC, so I wasn't ready for that.
I was one of those people that like went through, put on the lightest leg as possible that could fit a Kawasaki.
Yeah.
So I've never seen that either.
Nah, I prefer the beef. Give me all the beef.
I'll tell you what, the beefiness sure made the end a lot less scary.
Yep.
People running into multiple 9 balls for the first time was, oh man, like you misstepped. Then all the missions pop up here. So here, like you can see, you gotta note over the ones that you've done, I believe, and then the ones that you still have open, you can go back and run those if you missed parts, if you want to catch up in the rest of the game. So it's all here. Again, like we were saying earlier, I know there's a bit of deliberation over it, but it's 47 missions total and everything to clear everything out and to look through for any parts. Now I don't know about you guys, but this was back in the day where I didn't dare find all the hidden parts just by my lonesome. Good old game facts, tips and tricks, whatever. Heck, I don't even know game facts. I don't even know game facts was a thing. I think it was all about magazines. I know I was subscribed to tips and tricks. Game Pro and Game Pro 2. For sure. That's
the ever classic PlayStation Underground.
So you're the scum who attacked the train. Now's a good time. Let's settle this right now.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh, someone's got a back cannon. Felt like it.
You missed.
What? And you kneeled.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal
So
mode.
which mission was the massive MT? I'm going to cut it off here for the gameplay wise. Thank you anyone who ends up watching this. I hope you didn't think I muddled through this too badly. First time I played through AC1, I don't know how long. I get much better at the later games.
No, dude, don't sweat it. Thank you so much for having us here, for having us along, just to sort of navigate the little help we could give, just to enjoy this. This is a super nostalgic run. I appreciate it. All you guys rock. Thank you for tuning into this. We hope that you step back on it anytime you think about it. I know maybe at some point you're thinking about Project Phantasma and MOA, maybe, right, Cleric?
Yep.
Yeah, so at some point someday, but it's really cool. You know, Cleric's just picked back up this channel and is kind of revving things back up. So you guys never know when. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
AC1, massive MT.
Pop-up. It should be pop-up Remnants. It has the same mission title.
Mm-hmm.
You scroll
Oh, yeah,
all
that's
the
right.
way
It does. It does the same mission title, doesn't it? That's right. That is right.
Did you say you're not going to include this, right, Cleric? Or
Oh, I am. It's still recording.
oh no, you are going to include this. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I want to at least do the massive MT mission. That's all I want.
No,
to
sure.
include.
No, go for it. No, this is a major one. So
This deserves to be done.
yeah, a lot of us who went through Armored Core for the first time, this was the mission we got before the end of the game. Anyway, I know that when my first run, this is what I landed.
We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Woo! Tell you what, this game in long drops though.
Yeah. Hi.
Where are you going? It's like you're staying strafed from me. It's like, no, I don't want you attacking me. No. Doon, 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 doon. Let's shake. Shake and rattle.
There you go.
Hey, the big corridor. Yeah.
Super eerie vibe here just matches.
Well, it's so quiet too.
Yeah, it's so disturbing. Occasionally you come across like the big swooping fans, but other than that,
Hey, I see daylight.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is where we play another round of how many Karasar shots is he going to take?
Yeah.
How many what?
High energy response found.
How many Karasar
Cannot
shots is he
identify.
going to take?
Insufficient data.
The massive MT mission has been with us since
10.
AC1. I love it. That's fantastic.
10.
Shots and
That's crazy.
The answer is 10.
System switch to normal mode.
If you have the enhanced energy part damage in the optional part.
Such a
Answer is
broken-
10.
Such a broken weapon.
Oh boy. Wow, wow, wow. This game, man.
That thing's worse than anything, just about anything the series has come out with. You can use on an AC, dude. That accurate, that fast, hits that hard. Like, yeah, no.
I'm gonna overwrite it there. What I'll probably go do on my own sometime is probably go unlock the Moonlight. Maybe a couple
Yeah.
of the parts I feel like getting that can load that save data into the next game. And we'll pick a night to go do Project Phantasma.
Sweet.
Of course, in Phantasma, I got to get the finger and use it, but you know.
Of course.
Alrighty, thanks guys. Appreciate you joining me. Looking forward to it.
All
Looking
right.
forward to more. Oh, by the way, those of you may not be new to the channel, we'll see what happens here. There is an Armored Core retrospective on the first game that came out 9 years ago. Yes, it was 9 years ago. We are working on part 2, so we'll have that out sometime in 2021, and hopefully sooner rather than later, you know, as time allows and work schedules and all that good stuff. But it would just be nice to see a resurgence in Armored Core. Like, I know From's kind of dingled the carrot a couple times to AC fans and just kind of ripped it away. Their focus seems to be on their more popular titles at the moment. But that being said, there's always that chance of there being an Armored Core 6. But you know, until then, catch you all later, and we'll see you next time, whenever that is.
Take care, everybody.